do. Ooh, Joel Studios coming together. Good. Uh, totally didn't get distracted working on something. Going live now with Tales of Rise. May do a touch more fishing. It's actually fun. Super, and seems to be a popular one today. Where is the one I'm looking for? Yep. That I didn't apply from workload. Makes sense. And mute those. Then get the rest of my stuff up just so I can actually see everything. Thankfully, it looks like that one. There are way too many of the bots circulating around lately. Very much needs to stop. Do. Row. That's not too bad. Alrighty. Do. Time for some fishing stick. Tales of Arise. Do. Oh, right. I still have that spelled wrong in there. I'm gonna fix that really quickly because I keep fucking it up. There we go. That's a bit better. Let's see here. Do. Leave you do it here. And find all these places. I'm very much running a little behind, but that's fine. Okay. Probably won't worry about it too much. Admittedly speaking, it's a little bit late of me to actually get going, but I've got all the stuff set up at least, except for a command, but that's fine. And hey there, Pedro. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully the night's going well for you so far. I'm just getting my usual stuff set up first. But how's the... I really want to say Friday, to be honest. I keep thinking it's Friday, but how's the Thursday going for you so far? And hey there, Non. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having a fantastic night as well. I'm just gonna do a couple of quick things before I get too distracted. Do. Gotta remember where those are, actually. Where do I put those in? Doing well? Always good to hear, Non. Always good to hear. Hopefully the week has at least treated you well, just because I know it's been a little bit hectic this week, at least on my side. But sometimes it's nice to... There it is. Okay. So disable that one for tonight. Summon Dark Elf. Do. Pull down. Summon. Summon. Garrus Swamp. Probably better. It was full of meetings, but none were bad. Okay, well, that's definitely good to hear at least. Available characters. Do. Weird. And redemption. 1 hour. Then that should be it, I think. There we go. I think there's enough setup that it's actually possible to do now. But if you refresh, if you even need to refresh actually, should be a new redeem in there. That should be our temporary point up until I get the EMP set up, but that should at least give you something. Let's see here. I think that's all that I need to get going. Thank you very much for the window knocking. Fuck names. BB. I think that was the name. Oh, right, I need to actually add a text thing on that. It's only 2 for now, so. Well, and. Do. Yeah, why don't we test it once? Why don't we test out Zoyer for a little bit? Should be okay. Let's see here. I figured the purple brick would work better on Zoyer, to be honest, since she is mostly like reds and whites and stuff. And yeah, spooky month is coming, so this kind of works out pretty well too. I think chat's still readable with the scroll. Not sure about that. I will have to check something though, because I'm not sure if I actually set up a rise on Zora's background, but we'll see. Oh, I'm kind of at the point now where I can just kind of get it going, so that's not too bad. Although this specific model, I didn't actually get into Unity to get the eye patch removable. Although I could do that relatively quickly, actually, now that I'm thinking on it. I can open up a Rise in Unity at the same time, right? It's not gonna absolutely murder me. Do-do-do. That was the one thing I forgot to do, apparently, because I should have a button to toggle that eye patch, but since I keep updating the sweater, I haven't really had a solid time of actually getting that going. Kind of thinking if you put your model on VRChat. That would be nice to get my model available for our VRChat, or at least one of them available. But you need to play VRChat for a certain amount of time, and I haven't played VRChat on the new account at all. So that kind of ended up being a little bit of a problem compared to before, but that's fine. See here. Create a folder. There we go. Zora 4. Yeah, I have like 14 hours and I still don't have upload access. Yeah, admittedly, upload access gets a little bit annoying to actually get going, but that is kind of the idea behind it. Because they want to make sure that you're not just spamming things in, but you could always just talk with a buddy, and then your buddy can get it going. But that just ends up being a bit more awkward than anything else. And welcome, welcome, by the way, BB. Hopefully you're having a good night so far. Where are we here? Stream assets. Where are my models? Then Zora Sweater 2. Up. Just so that way I can do the current sweater. Actually, I guess I can just show this, can't I? Hold on. I think it's this key? Yeah, it is that key. Sweet. Now I just need to actually get Unity showing, because it's going to show Tales of Arise first. Oh, cool. It is actually have Tales of Arise set up already. That's nice of it. I wasn't sure about that. Let's see here. Where is my games? Activities. Except Arise isn't actually in the folder, is it? It's not. Then I need to find Unity, don't I? Where the hell is Unity in this? 1 second. Ah, thank you. I've been fiddling around with it a little bit, but trying to make sure it works. I'll be doing little bits and tweaks to it, but over time this will get cleaned up and it'll be how I want it to actually come together. I swear Unity should be an option in here. Where the heck did I put it? ESO2. All of those are showing. Weird. Why is Unity not in here? Window capture? It is. At existing. Unity. Weird that that wasn't actually in there before, but sure. Why not? Da, 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 da. Oops. Nope, get back down there, buddy. When the crystal peaks with the lantern. Ugh, never fun. Never fun. Oh, just finished up Hollow Knight and got semi-soft locked? Okay, that was context. Gonna install a mod to make it less annoying. Crystal peaks without the lantern. Yeah, there's a way out that needs the lanterns full of enemy that genuinely upsets me. Well, hopefully you can get out of it sooner rather than later. Just gonna toss it down there for now. Yeah, Unity. Unity's fun. You can do a good amount of stuff with actually within Unity. Although it does get a little annoying when you keep constantly updating your model, to be completely honest. Well, let's see here. Need to actually toss this in. Da, da, da. Just get that going. Thankfully, it's an easy enough fix to actually get the eye patch thing working. Also, yeah, that's kind of just how all of that is set up. Don't worry about the lines too much, it's fine. I probably should figure out a comparison point for PS1 mode on Zoira as well, actually. Not sure how that would work. But I just ended the stream and I'll install the mod later. Okay, well, hopefully as long as you can get it fixed eventually, BB. I know that ends up being a bit of an awkward point. Plop. Where's this? Nope, go to this, please. Go to Zoira's blend shapes, please and thank you. Don't need to worry about Jude just yet. Change blender, eye patch. Swap. Material list should just be, let's see here, it should be hair 2 and hair 3. There we go. And then do the same thing with hair 3, because hair 3 should be the ribbon around it. There we go. Alright then, so we just need to save the project. We need to make sure we're actually on the model. Then VRM, export, export. Put it in a spot where I can actually find it again. Models. Zoira patch 3. There we go. Gonna take my pup on a short walk. Seems like Sari's got the bots handled now. Yeah, Sari's doing a fairly good job at keeping all the bots together, so hopefully nothing too rough happens, but we'll have to see. But enjoy the walk, Non. Let's see here. That should be the end of that. So I can go into here and do, no, not that. Also not that button, but this button. Zoira patch 3. Go to this one. Will look exactly the same, but eye patch should be on there already. There we go. Now we can take the eye patch off. That's better. Thankfully, it's a fairly quick fix to get the eye patch working on her, but I want to make sure that like you can take it off just because like it's nice to be able to take it off, to be completely honest. Yeah, I guess I don't have like a Don't have a proper zoom set up. Gonna have to do that. Kind of forgot about that, actually. Oh well. Well, I'll have to get her personal zoom set up, just so that way I can stare at you all a bit easier. Alright, then Arise. Where did you go? I need to turn you back on, just that way we can get playing again. There we go. Alrighty then. Now that that distraction's done and out of the way. I thought I had everything set up. Apparently I was wrong. But that happens. But we did make some decent progress last time with Tales of Arise, and I did do a little bit of off-screen grinding. So,
what do you say we check back in on the ranch?
You'll notice that I'm back to here, but what I ended up doing was fishing for a long enough point that we could get all of the upgraded armor sets that we were missing. It does kind of say that these are new, but I did kind of work towards getting everyone the best armor set that we could buy right now, as well as grabbing a bit of healing compared to what we had before. I didn't quite get all of these filled out, but I think having enough of the peach gels should kind of keep us going for a little bit, at least. At least I think so. But the one thing I did want to show is that with the fishing specifically, I did find something a little bit weird. So you'll notice how there's normally just, like, the regular fish. That doesn't matter here. Whop. Come on over to my fishing line. There we go. So you'll notice how the fish just have, like, one health bar normally. Something I found out is that the 3-star fish actually have 2 health bars, which is a little bit funky. So I'm going to catch this one for you, just to show you how easy actually getting these ones are. So you'll notice that my line is just all the way to the left for the most part on these guys. So the gear that I have isn't even like super big or anything. But the fish don't really stand much of a chance, even with our gear that low. But let's see if we can find a 3-star one, and I can show you how much of a pain in the ass that thing is to catch. Let's see here. There's one specific body type we need to look for. So I'm going to be kind of cycling this a little bit, just to see if we can find it. Let's see here. No. Probably better to actually fish on the important spots.
Okay.
No.
Change of plans.
Where are you, buddy? What about here? Nope.
Time to try a different spot.
And you can thankfully check, because what we'll be looking for is the one on the bottom there, the Aurum Arowana. So you at least know how to find it if you don't know what the body type is on the first go. But it does have a specific body shape, which is what I'm mainly checking. Oh, shut up, Dolheim. Actually, it's that bottom one there. I think. No, that's the wrong one. I actually just half tend to just let it snap off, to be honest. Thankfully, you can make it harder on yourself, so that's always handy if you screw up. Oh, hello. No, those aren't it. It's going to be kind of obvious with the Arowana, but you'll be looking for one that has a larger lower bottom jaw than its upper jaw. And it kind of looks like it has an anglerfish face to some extent, just without the nasty, gnarly teeth.
All right, once more from the top.
Let's see here. No, you're not it either. Come on now, we can do a bit better than this.
Time to try a different spot.
Probably should just look at where the fish are popping out, to be honest. Or it might be a deep sea, or a deep... Oh, that might be it.
There we go.
Nope. God damn it. Thankfully, it's kind of obvious when you get the big one, because it only has 2 health bars. You can't actually get a, what is it? The 3-star fish doesn't actually have
Okay, change of
a
plans.
1 health bar variant, thankfully, so you know when you get it once you actually pop it, but... Well, yeah, admittedly, we're gonna get some bad results. I think that's... Yeah, that's not the one we're looking for either. Let's see, Arowana, where are you, buddy? Nope,
Alright,
you're
once more from
definitely
the
not
top.
it. Let's see here. What about here? Oh, wait. That's not what we're looking for, technically.
Okay, change of plans.
That would have been nice to get, but the other one was kind of on the same ring. That is one of the problems you end up finding, is he's kind of hiding in among the other fish, too. And I would like to at least try to catch one for you guys. Well, but
Alright,
he's
once more
being
from the top.
a little bit elusive right now. Which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest.
Change of plans.
Let's see here. Where else do we get a gold spot? What about here? No, that's just a
Alright, once more
base
from the
fish.
top.
We don't need that. Let's see here. No,
Okay,
you're not
change
it
of plans.
either. Being a real jerk here, Arowana. Oh, wait.
This one's putting up a real
There we go. Found it. So you'll notice it just has 2 health bars, and the bar moves significantly quicker than the other areas. So it gets a little bit tricky if he kind of just screws you over, whoops, a little bit like what I'm doing here. Well, he's a big boy. But you gotta just take it a bit, oh, not like that. You gotta take it a bit calmly and get lucky with those, to be honest, because we've failed this one, unfortunately. But you'll notice how rough that one actually is to get compared to how easy all the other ones were. I don't think we'll worry about it for now, but I at least wanted to show you that one, because I've already caught like 4 of them, to be honest. And I don't fully care to catch more at the moment, but unless you want to see me actively catch one, because I'm totally down for trying. But it's a big boy. It's a big boy, and it's very awkward to actually get. Now,
Okay, change of
admittedly, the stream pressure would get to me, but we can always try. Let's see if we can give it one solid try.
Okay,
No,
change of plans.
not the Arowana. We'll give it one more solid try, just to see if we
Time to
can
try
get
a
it,
different spot.
because it's a very good-looking fish. Whop. No,
once more
although
from the
that
top.
one long fish is actually a decent one to catch too. The one that you're seeing in the middle of everything. That's kind of the second highest rarity fish in the pond, which I was also trying to farm at the time, but he's a little annoying to actually find. Whop. Nope.
Alright, once more from the top.
Thankfully, Kisara is at least a
Time to try a
nice character to
different
look
spot.
at as we're cycling through the screen. It was a little bit odd, considering she did at least offer for everyone to
Change of
fish,
plans.
but Kisara just kind of takes the reins on it, and no one else wants to learn to fish, so I can't really blame her, to be honest,
Change of
but
plans.
definitely a little bit awkward. Let's see. Right here? No.
Time to try a different spot.
Come on here, buddy. It wasn't this bad finding you when I was trying to find you
Alright,
offline.
once more from the top.
What about you? Nope.
Okay, change of plans.
Maybe it's not even going to let us get one solid try in. Gently places a little fishing cap on her head.
Alright,
I
once more
admittedly
from the top.
would like to see her have the fish fear me, women want me hat. Oh, there it is.
Dang, this fish fish is being stubborn.
Yes, keep doing that, buddy. I would very much love it. Also, I will focus down a little bit on this, just so that way we don't screw it up too hard. Since they don't give you much room for error with this guy. Yeah, man. Yoink. Oh, he normally goes for a double dash there. Yoink. Yoink. Almost there. Although he's being a little bit jittery, which is a little bit dangerous. Because the longer he's in this phase and not doing like the big jumps or anything, that's very easy for you to screw up. Because even if you go wrong... Whoops. There we go. Got it. Oh.
This is quite the catch, if I do say so.
Here's the rarest fish in the pond. And apparently that's the biggest one that I've caught so far. So that's pretty good. Look at it. It's so shiny and gold. Yeah, it's one of the biggest fish in the pond. And welcome back, Non. This is the one that, I think there are other, like, 3-star fish in the other ponds as well. I haven't found them yet. But you'll notice when we get out of here that if you look on the top right there, you'll notice it's labeled as the boss fish. And it's not actually a sellable item. It's actually a cooking item. So there are some dishes that we'll find somewhere along the line that specifically uses boss fish as an ingredient. Also, chocolate milk, can you open up, please? Be very appreciated. There we go. Only problem with the cartons. Oi. The big fish that makes all of the rules. Basically. But yeah, I at least wanted to catch one of those on stream just so that I could show you guys how that little thing actually works. Let's see. Head for the hidden underground dock west of Niaz. So I need to go west of Niaz. The secret underground dock. Where do I actually need to go for that? Probably here. So is there a quick warp around here somewhere? There is. Gimme. Told you before, need to find some bagged chocolate milk. True Canadian glory. There is bagged chocolate milk, but they only sell it at the Walmart. And I don't like grabbing milk and having to walk back 10 minutes. That doesn't really seem like a good use of time, to be honest. But trust me, it does exist. Bop, bop, bop. Alrighty then, let us actually progress the story a little bit. I do actually kind of like the taste of bagged chocolate milk a little bit better too, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Just because there is a weird subtle difference when you're drinking milk from a bag and milk from a carton. Like the plastic that it picks up when it's in a bag is interestingly better than what you actually get just from in a carton. So I do kind of prefer it a bit more. But it's always a little bit harder actually getting it going. Oh, right, the Berserkers. Hey there. Alright, so what was I doing? I was doing this, and I believe... yeah. And let's see, how bad are we for the healing? Probably wouldn't hurt if we actually healed before this. Oh well. Flop. Later, Berserker boys. Also, screw all of you. I'm just gonna... oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's not smart. Gotta do that. Yeah, don't worry, Dolahim. I got you. I got you. And Freeze Lancer. Wop, 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 wop. I love Freeze Lancer. It's such a good spell. It's a hard one to land, but it's at least a good spell. Yeah, I have been itching to actually progress the story a little bit, since playing it just fishing isn't a bad thing, inherently. But, alright, the camp's like all the way up there. We should be running into a camp before we actually have to get to the dock, so should be fine. Be a little bit rude of the game to not do that. Also, I just respawned those things. I really don't care to fight them again. Later. Oh god. Hello. Almost got curb stomped by him jumping off a cliff. That's a little bit awkward. Oh well. We'll be having fun either way. So, oops. There's the button. Should be fun. Oh yeah, and Non, just so you know, I did get the eye patch working while you were taking your pupper for a walk. So that can always be taken off whenever we need to.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Whop. Kinda figured there'd be a camp down here. Be weird if there wasn't, to be completely honest.
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so
And
too.
no
Cause any more
skits.
havoc.
Okay. Cook before resting. Let's see. Do we actually have any recipes that require a boss fish yet? I don't think we do. Harp, wheat. We're missing tofu. No, we don't actually have any recipes that utilize the boss fish just yet. I'm assuming we'll get one eventually, but it's actually not too bad. And especially considering it's just wheat and pork. Cuts duration by 25 but boosts effects. No, we'll just take the effect, to be completely honest. Oh, we do actually have something with law. Sure.
Hmm? Oh, hey, Alphin. What's up?
Oh, right, I put sunglasses on Alphin. Kinda makes him look like a unicorn, to be completely honest, but...
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped
Oi.
if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid.
And I guess
yeah.
I should,
I would be
just for
so excited
now.
whenever he came
But I'll
home.
disable
I always
PS1
followed
mode
him wherever
when
he
Zoira
went,
is up for the
trying to
moment.
learn as much from him as
Just
I
because
could.
I don't really
He
have
said,
anything
"It's
set up
good to
for
be passionate,
Zoira
but
for
don't overdo
PS1
it."
mode.
Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying,
Although I probably
sometimes
could
your
fix
body
that
wants
during
to
some of
take a
these
break from
skits, to be
training,
honest.
too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
Doo-doo-doo.
That definitely sounds
I
like
think I have it under Tales
It's
of,
nothing to
so...
get sad over.
Up.
Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Maybe Law, but your
Wish I'd
dad was
had
a
more
pretty
time to
important
talk to him
person.
about this kind of stuff.
Up. Oh, that was actually a lot quicker than I figured. Although we are closer to Law, so not inherently a bad thing. Also, I probably should worry, just because I know they were kind of talking before about the sexual limitations of avatars, since underboob can't be a thing. I'm not sure if Zoira's cleavage is enough to actually proc anything. It shouldn't be, but I'll have to check. I'm not sure. We'll find out later.
Dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Oh, cool. We can just go up to the wharf? I hope that's an elevator up at least. Yeah, it looks... Or it's down. That's a weird thing to just have down here. But yeah, that looks like our next dungeon at the very least. Kind of hard to argue against that. Let's see here. Not that button, that button. Save here. And save here. There we go. That's a bit better.
Can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here.
Oh, there's actually
Where are the
just
boats docked?
more people here.
I only see Danans.
Weird.
They were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
Yeah, let's just take a little look around. This is a little bit suspicious. Ooh, that's helpful. I can understand why we can't buy those yet, but... Real unusual for Lord Almadria to come through here without letting any of us know ahead of time. You tuck off with a sizable posse, too. Wonder what that was all about. Oh god, they have not heard about anything that happened in town. I feel excessively sorry for them. I'm glad she didn't ask us to come along with her. Let's see here. Whop. I ain't been back to Niez in a little while. If it ain't one bright eyes busting my chops on tech, it's another busting my chops on the docks. Speaking of which, did you hear? They say the cargo might contain stolen goods, what someone smuggled from outside the realm. Jesus, what is she doing? Yeah, I heard, but it doesn't concern us. Doesn't concern us what's inside. Our job's to process them and move on. Yeah, I hear you. Got enough to worry about with how heavy it's going to be to haul around. These guys really don't get much of a break here. It's not quite as bad as the mines was, but this boat here is used for shipping. Always takes us off with empty cargo. Always takes off with an empty cargo hold and comes back with a full one. Pretty big, ain't she? But compared to Lord Almidra's personal ship, this thing's a cupcake. Oh. Oh, this is just their cargo ship. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Then where the hell is Almidra's ship at? Also, I like the little windmill over there. It's got like a little soft star on it. I think you should be able to see that just in the middle there. That's pretty cute. Let's see here. Do we need to board the shipping vessel then? And act as stowaways to get on her ship? Ooh, mackerel. That's always good. And anything else on the dock? Or... No, it looks like we're forced to go to here.
See a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Good, she's running.
Damn!
That's always handy.
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
Oh.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be.
Well, that's
Better
handy
leave
at
the
least.
boat and stay on
Can't really
solid
fight against
ground.
that.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
And that is a fairly impressive boat, too.
We're in your debt.
Now that's
Admittedly,
more
if the
like
middle
it.
was built up a
Pays
bit
well
more,
on
it would
the
honestly fit
Just
as a
give me
cruise
holler when
liner,
you're all
too, to be
set,
honest.
set sail.
Also, the laughing animation probably didn't need to go there, friend. Okay, so this is basically, once you start this, you're screwed, so... How much can we explore in this area, just to see how much we can loot? Because it looks like this is a... You're blocked off until a story progression happens, then you can explore the rest of the dock. Or they'll just keep that there the entire time. We technically should stock up a little bit on supplies. So let's make a sacrifice to the ever-growing camping gods. Hey, they're camping, buddy.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Oh, right, the ranch. Do-do-do. He's just not going to shut up about the ranch, to be honest. Send a barn. Pig. 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 There we go. If only we had some sort of adventuring party who could lift those crates. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, BP. Admittedly, though, he's just kind of here to help drive us, to be honest. They don't realize that we're basically hunting her down right now. Sell. Oh, right, we did catch a catfish in the middle of all that, too, didn't we? Let's see. Boss fish. Sorry, boss fish, we don't need you for cooking just yet, so I'm going to sell you for that. So that way I can get a couple of these. There we go. Just that way, 3 of those. Just on the off chance that we need more of them. I didn't think we would actually just be hitting her ship, or at least hitting the next fight this quickly. But we gotta be at least as prepared as we possibly can before going into this, so let's go and have some fun. And I guess we should probably save right beforehand, too, or else it's going to get a little bit awkward, actually, kind of dealing with the rest of it, so... Do-do-do. Save. There we go. Ready to go? Let's go. And my other buddy did actually manage to reach the last part of the game. So it's looking like the game will probably take us around 60 to 70 hours or so. So I'd imagine at this point we're either just past the halfway point or at the halfway point. It really depends on what the end game is like, to be completely honest with you.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you,
Oh,
y'all.
yeah, don't worry. We're fine with just commandeering your entire ship.
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Right, she overloaded her ship.
Salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danons on that ship?
Ah. As much as I would like to leave this drink to the Hydrate Redeems, unfortunately Milk only has a certain amount of time before it just goes bad, so
On the other hand, I'd be real
I'm just gonna drink that occasionally when I have the chance to. For some reason my throat's weird and milk just helps my throat compared to others.
Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the
Oh.
ocean.
Thank you, Non. Oh. We just...
You know, Mahamar said we could take it easy.
Weird.
There's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
Alright. And if we want to get the full suite out of the way, admittedly the robot sounds don't work for Zora, but that's fine. I'm just gonna grab some water once I do finish this chocolate milk for later. And I'll crack my spine and all that. You just won't be able to see it because I need to stand up for this one. Unfortunately, work has me sit like a pretzel a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. The hood and this slightly bit of a longer hairstyle doesn't quite work as well. I might have to look into that. Hey, Dolim.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
Jesus,
What can we do
Dolahim.
about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times.
Dolahim, you're fairly hot. I'm sure everyone would want to paint you.
Right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved.
That is kind of the odd point, to be honest. Because there is a higher power of the Renans that's basically just living on the moon. But they've basically left us alone during this entire session. And we have killed 2 lords in quite a few run-ins.
It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced.
Oh yeah, we're actually coming up on the anniversary of that.
And in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the
Yeah,
sovereign
she's
of
got a
the
little bit of a
really
screw
that
loose,
important to the
but
lords?
I mean, who doesn't nowadays?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
I also still like that the bandage works on Dolahim still fairly well.
I worry that the only
Admittedly,
reason
it
never
was
did
a
was
little
Senora
cruel
Menezia
to put it on
due to my lack
Alphen,
of ambition.
to at least give him an eye to see out of.
You could have just plugged your ears.
And that is kind of his defining trait of having the half-broken mask.
Respectfully disagree. I'm
So,
not nearly as
we'll have to
virtuous
see if we can
person
find
as you
maybe
might
a
wish me to
better
believe.
If that's so, would you have
outfit
been so
choice
shocked enough
for
when
him.
Sora lost her brother?
Since I know that can be a little bit awkward in some of the Tales of games if you just can't find the thing you're looking for.
Aren't we just Danons?
But
Curious
the
choice of
fancy
words.
shades would be better if they actually went over his eyes, but they're pretty good as a forehead accessory anyways.
Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes.
Yeah.
Years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
Yeah.
What you understand is that the conflict
It's always a bit of a
extends beyond
problem.
Renan versus Renan. There is
Admittedly,
a
Deadeye
core
kind of had what was coming to him since he was just slowly developing into a tyrant anyways.
coexistence in Menancia.
Thankfully, we don't see too much of that in this day and age.
And you don't think
Lately,
you can pull it
at
off?
least.
Well,
Not gonna comment on any specific systems.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really? Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Silly Dolim. He very much needs to just get along with the rest of the crew, to be honest. Let's see. It's looking like this is going to be the same ship's scene as before. Oh, we don't even have to get that close for Rinwell. Okay. Sure, Rinwell, what's up? We had to actively talk with Dolim.
Do you think law is okay?
Yeah, it's not like authoritarianism is on the rise or anything like that. Yeah, exactly. Not at all.
I should apologize to him too.
If authoritarianism was on the rise, then we'd actually have a problem and people would be quite upset if that was the case.
Well, I was kind of lying to you all this whole time. I was blind.
And I can't imagine why anyone would be hiding that fact at all.
I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell.
Ah.
So what if you had something to hide?
It's probably better if I do, like, the sideways sculpting, because it seems to actually notice my head movements more during that.
But that's not what I mean.
I'll have to remember that in motion.
You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah,
Also,
I hate her, Alphen.
while I know she doesn't wear glasses normally, I do kind of like those specific glasses on her.
I feel like it's going to explode.
Admittedly, she probably could go with some thinner frame glasses too, but they do kind of suit her look a bit better.
Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents, and I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye.
Yeah, Rin's had to deal with maybe a bit too much. And it's probably more than she needed to deal with, to be completely honest. It's always a bit awkward, but she's probably the youngest person in the party, so I can't really blame her for being confused. Since, like, life sucks. Life is hard. And admittedly, Rinwell just did not have much to go on since she was by herself.
Well, I think Law spent a lot of time
Oh,
thinking about
also,
how they never got to make
yeah, we do
things
have
right.
Yandere mode. Okay. And then,
If I had to guess,
what's the other button?
killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away.
Maybe? That's anger. There we go.
Law let revenge fuel him.
Keep forgetting Yandere mode is a thing.
Do something you'll
Or at least
regret.
that's the default for surprised, and it just
Afraid?
doesn't really work all too well if you combine it with something else.
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay?
Would be nice, admittedly, though, if I could change it so that the other pupil doesn't get shrunk that much.
Thanks, Alphen.
But I think you kind of have to do both at the same time, unfortunately.
Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know though. Maybe it just looked that way.
She might be a little bit mad. Like, all
I
things
guess
considered, he did kind of make
I just can't seem to
a pretty
understand how she
racist
feels.
comment at her.
Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack.
Ah.
She doesn't really talk a whole lot about
Also,
herself.
I should mention on a couple of the characters, I do have specific weapon skins on at the moment. Alphen, I do have set to the Rusty Pipe, because I feel it's funnier that he's fighting everything in that fancy suit of armor and a
I
rusty
wonder how it
pipe than him
feels,
having an actual sword.
not being able to hold another person's hand.
No matter what sword he's actually wielding at the time. So he's just going to keep the rusty pipe for pretty much the rest of the game, to be honest. And if we get a new outfit for Kisara, then I'll change out her current shield, just because the infantry shield kind of works the best for her, to be completely honest.
The floor.
Oh.
It keeps moving.
Oh god.
How can you stand it?
So, she's a master
stand?
fisher, but
I'm not the best
it
person
gets
to ask
boat
about
sick
discomfort.
easily.
I can't feel pain, remember?
Oh, that's a problem.
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Ah,
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in
chocolate
Niaz
milk
was
is
improving
good.
much to begin
I
with.
just wish it was actually
Only a
good
dead
for
one.
you.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule.
Let me see here.
Back then,
Why is my
all I
phone
had
going
to worry
mad
about
on
was
me?
Fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But
Oh.
then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things
Interesting.
became a lot more complicated.
AFK
It's even
Arena
less
seems to
convenient
be
we have to worry about
giving
Danans
out a
and Deadeye.
lot of stuff, actually.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the
A lot of
right,
weird stuff.
and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though
Well,
maybe that was just a
Not enough
biased
for me to do a draw,
perspective
though.
from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly.
I do wonder if I could do mobile game streams on my side.
Ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either.
I'd imagine this computer can
That's really
handle,
now.
what's the
That said,
simulator called?
even
BlueStacks?
putting aside bad apples
right?
like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able
Then
to
I
free
could
the Danan
run
people, but that won't undo
one of the
300
30
years of
games I play
oppression.
on my phone, I'll be
It'll be
completely
hard for them
honest.
to not give in to their
I
resentment.
have a slight bit of a problem
I
with
think
the mobile
maybe
games
that's why
lately.
I clung to our dream so
The
hard
one game
back
I
in
would
Menancia.
probably want to stream from an actual device is D4DJ, because I find that game easier having a
You
touch
don't
mechanic.
understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story.
There are a
Grimlock
few you can
once
do by
told me.
touch, but
She said before the Renans invaded,
D4DJ, you definitely want like a specific thing for that, because it kind of works like Osu in a sense, where you just want to have your finger movement to actually get it working properly.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed.
Oh boy, Spine.
I guess what I'm
What's
getting
wrong
at
with you
is,
today?
If we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point
Oh.
in fighting?
Also, should mention that I did disable the Guider Raid redeem for tonight as well,
But to tell you the truth,
because we're just going to be
these
raiding
days I'm not
Mousy.
so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise.
Probably better to raid Mousy when she's not 30 hours into her stream on Saturday
He truly
afternoon.
believed in his dream of
but
coexistence.
We'll raid her tonight,
Even
just
now,
when she does have a
many
little bit of
people
energy at the very
then,
least.
there's you,
And at the very least, she can just have some fun.
you and Shion.
Guide raid, and there's only one option.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it
Eh,
out for you. How many
I
other
could do
Renans and
that,
Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly
but
as
it's
the two of
probably
you?
just better to...
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
It felt
Well,
better to
I
just
suppose it's
cancel
really
it for
all a matter
now.
of how
You
you
do
look at
technically
it,
have other
isn't
point
it?
dumps that you can use
Really don't see what
for
you're
now,
Ugh,
I think.
I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few
Be
minutes?
hilarious, but also could be considered a waste of points. Could also direct me to guide the raids to Mousy. Don't worry about it. We were gonna go there anyways, no matter what, so... I just figured I would get it out of the way early. Anyway, Shion, do we have to... Yeah, we just need to walk up to Shion, too. They really just don't want us to actively talk with the people, unless it's important.
Ain't much further,
But it
then
does
go
look like
overboard.
Kin did finish off with their stream, so they already rated Mousy. So that's good, at least.
Keeping an eye out for Almeidria's ship?
Do-do-do.
I'm looking at the ocean.
Oh boy.
Ocean.
Alice is
Yeah.
definitely having fun already.
The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air
Mousie's
and
stream
high
is never
peaks of
going to
Sicily.
end. She has a timer
lush
going for how
green
long
glades
she
of
can stream
Menencia.
for. And with all the
Harsh
gift
wastes of
subs,
Calaglia.
we've kept it at 37 hours
Menencia has its
for
Lake of Death, and Nias, its
8
ruins.
hours already. And it was only supposed to be a 36-hour stream.
And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Hey there, Z. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good evening
we
so
actually
far.
managed to put a stop to
Yeah,
this
I added a
contest for good.
couple of
What do you
specific
think will happen
point
between the
dumps
Danans and the Renans
on
then?
my side. So, Zoira is now an option to
You
flip
first.
between for now, as well as
Well,
like Jude. Whoops.
I want to believe that the
Jude
coexistence
is
with
obviously an
Sodom and
option,
Asia can happen
but
elsewhere, too.
Zoira is now just a
It's
permanent
just-
option for
it's
now. I think there's
insane
enough done
for
on
all of
here
us to keep
for it to
fighting.
work as
If
a
Renan
streaming
succeeds,
layout.
so can everyone else.
So there'll be a point dump for
I
switching
think that
between
would be good too.
Zoira
A
and
world where
Jude
everyone can get along.
for now,
At least
since
that's
that's
what I've come to believe.
relatively easy for me to do.
You sure have changed.
But how are you doing, Z?
I can't lie to you. Since I was young.
Oh,
I've
no,
looked down on
Mousie's
Danan's
doing
people,
her live 2-day
but
debut
I've
right
seen a
now.
lot.
Ren
I've seen
finally
things they
finished her
don't know.
model a couple
I've
weeks
seen
ago, I
so
believe,
many
or
ugly
a
and
week
terrible
ago.
things in this
So
world.
Mousie's just been setting
Yet,
everything up for
they
all
didn't
of
come
that,
from just the
and
Danans.
she's doing a good job so far.
And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty
I also
exist
forgot
on both
to
sides.
do a
A person's race doesn't factor into it.
forgot to do a disappointed. Let's see here.
So, I guess
Disappointed.
you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
There we go. Aw. Gion, that's not a bad thing. Hey, there we go. Look at her. She's advancing. She's just gonna have to get used to only doing that with, him, to be
Never
honest.
actually touched another person like this.
Aw, look at her. She's learning.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
The monocle does also kind of work on her. I might swap that out at some point.
Do you still not remember your past?
No, we're still in
No.
Jack Gion.
Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember.
Whoops.
But then this mask stops me.
The
Color.
mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in
Oops.
the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little.
There we go. Need to actually fix that. I missed an emotion on
Well,
Zoira that I need to just...
Won't be long now before you're
clean
one
up
of those
really
lords,
quickly.
you know?
Thankfully, all of these side cutscenes give
Only
me
2
plenty of
lords
time to
left.
actually do that.
And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renaissance, right?
Do-do-do.
Then you can...
Then we can finish everything off and hopefully remove your curse. Then we can give you a hug.
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise.
Do-do-do.
You're right.
Leave.
though.
Or patch
I'll be
3
over
is where I'm
soon.
saving this.
I never could have made it this far on my own.
Don't mind the
I
beeps.
have everyone to thank for that.
I'm paying attention to the
Including-
cutscene, but admittedly, it's a
Especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it.
remove,
We're
add,
friends after all.
or patch 3.
Yeah, we are.
There we go. And then should be set up automatically, I think. Nope, not quite. That button. Yes. Oh, okay. Cool. So now we can look sad, which is fine. Just went over and checked Mousie's stream. There's so many subs. Yeah, admittedly, I think we've gifted her at least 70 to 80 subs tonight already, so people are very much providing the love on Mousie's side, which is always a good point, but That 112? Oh, yeah, because she's got the sub goal below stream right now, doesn't she? It's a sound alert thing. There we go. Yeah, they've been having fun. Admittedly, since Mousie's been going for 8 hours, and the fact that this is a celebratory time, and there are enough people in her channel that like to do these like large celebratory things, it works out decently well for her. So she'll be getting a pretty good payout from tonight anyways, but her stream is going to go on forever. That's kind of the main concern, to be honest.
It wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah.
I just myself tonight. Did you miss some letters there, Non?
It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Can I duplicate
Ever since
in
he died,
Unity?
I've been thinking about what it was that he was really
I
trying
want to
to
copy
say to me at the
path.
end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still.
Oh, come on, Law. You're doing just fine.
If there was something I could have done.
Admittedly, you could have just helped your father a little bit earlier, but...
Finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things
Folder.
harder for her? I feel
Or
like such a
PS1?
screw up.
Wish I could get that sort of thing happening. Yeah, admittedly it would be handy, but depends on your audience and depends on the people that you can actually,
Like, I think, how would Zephyr have handled
like,
Rinwell?
sub to your channel and such.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly hunting it much myself, to be honest,
no doubt
but...
about it.
And that's exactly what you did,
Do-do-do.
Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
So our patch 3 should just have everything set up.
Let's both do
Just
our
that way we
best
can
to
do that
make him
quickly.
proud.
Sounds like a deal.
Do-do-do.
Thanks, Alvin.
Good job, Alphin. You're being a little bit of a daddy to Law.
It's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Oh, okay. That's kind of my cutoff point. Do-do-do. Hey, ship. Hey, how's the driving going? That ship had a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop off, now's the time. Well, now's a good time to save. Plop. And I will leave one at the top just in case something screwed up. Oh, also thank you, Z. Oi. Also, is Z a good nickname for you? I'd call you Zed, just because Canada, but Z has a better ring to it. Especially considering, like, Ziona, to be honest. Yeah, I figured calling you Zed probably isn't a good nickname. Wop. Z just works fine, don't worry about it. Well, for you, I will do my best to remember. Did I really just type I just myself tonight? I meant I just resubbed myself tonight. No worries about that, Non. You mentioned before that the workday was kind of a pain in the butt for you, so I'm sure it's been a little bit hectic no matter what you had to worry about. Alrighty, let's get the... I'm assuming it just goes straight into the fight with her, to be honest. Yeah.
Look who's up. Good timing.
Lots and lots of meetings, but that can be pretty emotionally draining, Non, so just make sure you're taking care of yourself tonight. Also, holy shit, that's a big
the
ship.
She's huge.
Like,
Oh, go
Jesus
gather the
Christ.
others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
No?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it
Wait,
off.
really?
Long as we ain't too
How?
noisy, we should be okay.
How can you sneak up on that thing? It's a goddamn country on its own.
Much I can do. Ship that
So I have to
size
use up my
probably
reserve of
blows up
vocabulary.
before we ready cannons.
Yeah, that's admittedly fair. I'm kind of half thankful that the main amount of talking I need to do for work mainly sits on Wednesdays when we have our like group meeting call to let them know how our work is going lately.
Persistent little thing.
Oh, her core's actually getting fairly large.
Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
No, you probably should have killed us like an actually half-decent villain, but thank you for not, just that way we can progress through the game. It's very much appreciated of you. Because now we're here to stab you. Oh, she's got another one. Why do we have to fight another big thing? Wednesdays are my focus days where we explicitly try not to have any meetings for ICs. See, that's why my company is good, because they do everything out of fucking order. So nothing makes sense, nothing is efficient, and they expect us to make the company be an efficient thing anyways.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
For individual contributors. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And just tab back. Yeah, admittedly, we're going to be dealing with that woman. That woman. She's kind of the main villain. You can think of her basically as Shao Tucker, but hot. Although Shao Tucker didn't actually look too bad anyways, but Shao Tucker and a woman, but hot.
Shion, I want to thank you. What brought this on? What you said helped to calm me.
Let's see here.
Don't mention
Wop.
it.
AKA not a manager or producer. Okay. Oh. Well, good that we have those as backup. Let's see. We do get some beds here, but they aren't usable, which kind of sucks. Oh well. Also, you can kind of hear it already, but there are some woofs. Just a few woofs. Let's see here. Since this is going to be a proper dungeon, there's probably going to be like a healing point near the end of it all. But going forward, this might get a little messy. I guess we kind of have to go through here. And you can't avoid this fight whatsoever, so Geronimo. Law on him. Thank you. Just gonna do that. I wonder what they're going to be like. Then Freeze Lancer. Wop, 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 wop. Oh, Locke just punched him right out of the way. That was rude of you, buddy. Yoink. You actually... Oh, they're at the wolves. Nice. But we have to get used to the actual fighting again, because it can get a little bit interesting. Thankfully, Rinwell is a powerhouse. You just kind of have to line everything up correctly for it to work. Like so. Oh, not quite. It just completely avoided the tornado. That was rude of you, buddy. There we go. Thankfully, we're fairly beefy now that we've upgraded all our equipment. So this should go over a little bit better than the last dungeon, because we've been missing some equipment for a hot minute, to say the least. Then you. I do just love the fact that you can activate Law's thing directionally. What? And then this should be Tsunami, so... There we go. There we go. And bonk. Goodbye. Store that in. Store this in. Actually, no. Screw you. Or not. Oh, that's not right. That's also not right. It's this button. There we go. Thunderblade is my thunder storing spell. That's the one I need to remember. Oh, astral crystals. We've needed those for a long-ass time. Oh, wind wall. Hello. What is this thing? Is it just me, or does it look like the one we ran into back in Reveille? Hold on, this one's actually made of astral energy. It might be one of Almeida's traps. Crap. So, what do we do? If I manipulate it, I can get rid of it, maybe. I'll just have to give it a shot. Finally, Rinwell gets her field skill, so that's handy. Absorb? I mean, that works. She has always had the ability to absorb it all, so...
Are you okay?
Ooh, elevator.
You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
And I guess that's why it's fairly cheap for that, too. Seems to be offline. That's unfortunate. Let's just see what's over here. Looks like we've got wolves, but also a plant. Hello. That's not too bad, actually. Wop. Then what's the rank 2 of this again? Right, that. Unfortunately, most of the lightning spells kind of require a little bit of finickiness. There we go. Screw you, Alpha Wolf. But it's very helpful when you can combo together like that. That's always nice. Come on. Ooh. We didn't get to see that one all too often. I keep forgetting that they have a combo attack where... Oh. Whoops. There are skits here. My drink was in the way of that. Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Saar.
I think we were supposed to get this a while ago, actually.
Years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
Ah.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that
Also, do make sure that you're drinking as well, everyone. We're about an hour in, so it's always a good point to make sure you're not too dehydrated.
Now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea.
And maybe get a bit of a stretch in as well, since I know most of us can get a little bit shrimp-like in general. I also like how the heart flew over my mouth as I said shrimp. I'm not saying simp, don't worry Twitch. You don't need to censor me for saying shrimp. Although it would be kind of nice to have shrimp again, now that I'm thinking on it. I very much enjoy breaded shrimp. It is such a weakness of mine.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's definitely not something that comes up all too often.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours.
Ah.
It was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia.
But
correct?
admittedly, part of it. Maybe none. But thank you very much for the 100 biddies for the jar. It's always nice to get the support. I'll make sure that we can raid Toto later, just so that way you can get your weekly tribute in as well. I know Mousy will be the most obvious target in general, but are we shrimping for Zoira? I mean, you're allowed to shrimp for Zoira if you feel like it. She is at least a female character. Like, Jude is the... Do I want to say Jude's the non-binary character? Sawyer is the female character, and then I can make Cedric later as the pure male character.
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
I don't know, actually. I could do that. I have been meaning to flesh out Cedric a little bit, but... I guess for context, y'all know that I like ice magic, right? Or just the cold in general. And obviously with my other accounts, I am more of a swords and sorcery kind of person. So I do also have a character that roughly goes by Cedric, who is a ice and, or un-ice and electricity mage. Mainly because of my time in Ragnarok Online, where Jupitel Thunder was a very important thing. Yoink. But it would be nice to flesh out a character like that. That should be good. God, that's nice. But it would be nice to maybe flesh out that character, just because I do have the general idea of Cedric. But I have another spare character by the name of... God, what was his name? I think his name was Cedric, and then I had Riordan being an ice elemental character. He's Okay. I don't mind if we murder things all too much. Oh, Armor Breaker. We finally got that. Took a while to actually get that going, but sure. Let's see. Where's all the flags at? It's not you that has it. Kisara's can be gotten. There we go. For my lord, I'd have what is basically a lightning explosion centered on myself. Ah. Well, a lightning explosion centered on yourself is pretty fun. Admittedly, that does just kind of make you a taser, but admittedly, it's kind of fun being the taser. Oh, also, I should mention, when I caught the Arowana the first time, that was the unlock for this thing. So one of her trees did require her to just catch one of the 3 starfish, which I found kind of funny. Ah. Admittedly, if I do end up making Cedric, though, if I actually implement Cedric correctly, he's a powerful mage because of the fact that a demon lives inside of him. So I'd have to make the model twice, with his robes being white in one version, and then swap... It's black and gold for one version, and then it swaps to white and silver for the demon's version. Since the demon was a fairly powerful ice demon, and that's kind of what boosted his ice magic to just unbelievable levels. Faster AG is actually good. It's more focused into the blade of my weapon and thrust in the ground. At that range, it's more or less centered on me. I mean, if you think about it as well, you could also just force that to be stuck into your enemies in the first place. So that's also an option. And Xion, we'll just get that. Then Rinwell, another mid-air jump, so that one's good. What's the next gauge we should work on? Probably that, to be honest. Also, to get her more skills would be very helpful. Then who else had one? No one? Okay. We're still saving up a little bit. And we're still looking okay for CP. Yoink, gimme. But yeah, I do have a few characters. I'm not going to bring up my DeviantArt page, but I have a few. Thinking I'd head out for the night? Alright, sounds good, BP. Hopefully have a good night, and hopefully enjoy your sleep. There we go. Oh, I'm sure it will. No worries there. But enjoy the rest of your night, BP, and we'll talk with you later. Whop. I do love that. That's just silly. One. Also, there we go. Gonna do that, and one more. Later, woof friend. Oh, we actually missed the window. That's rude. I've just been having fun specking out lore for myself. It is always fun writing out lore for yourself, to be honest. Just because you do have a lot of options when it comes down to the end of the day. Especially when you're just putting it together as like a fun activity. Because especially since you're going the human route, that gives you a little bit more to work with. Do that. Oh, whoops. Right, you don't have to actually fully charge that. Oh well. Get that in. And then, come on. And Raijin. Later, buddies. Get that out of the way. Bonk. God, I love that too much. Oh, that was wrong. Wrong spell, but that worked. Oh well. But it's always fun kind of specking out your lore, just because you always have a few options to work with. Especially since you're going... Oh, hey, it's one of the red armored guys. We don't see you too often. And it looks like you just got a regular shield boy in there with you. But there is something on the desk we need to grab. Sure. Hey there. So, who are we going to be dealing with first? He's got 38,000 health. Jesus. Okay. Probably just want to deal with him first, to be honest. Also, screw you. Should just be a combo with that. Oh, he was charging a tornado there. Jesus. That's a little bit insane. Yoink. Good job, Kisara. I love it when they can get their mystic arts off themselves. And bonk. I just love the epic bonk on that, to be honest. Let's see here. If we get 2 ranks off, also. Punch him. There we go. Aww. Really hit. Whoops. Do that first. There we go. That's a bit better. Also. Another stored. And whop. Enjoy the water, buddy. Much better. I still need to write it all down. Well, that's what Notepad is for. You can kind of just leave that up for however long you actually need to work on it. There we go. So I don't mix up my own story. Yeah, that's always the problem at the end of the day. Just because you'll want to make sure that it's a fairly concise story, since it's not like... Admittedly, writing your VTuber lore isn't quite like D&D. You do want to make sure it at least works well. Oh, the elevator key. Cool. I guess we needed that.
Authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from. This is new to me.
It might go in an elevator
Let's
somewhere.
see here.
We should test it out.
Need to make sure we actually loot the rest of this. Also, this is someone's bedroom. Why were you just keeping a chest of beef in your bedroom? Like, by all means, if you wanted to keep your meat handy, then by all means, but that's such a weird place to keep it. Oh, there's something in here. Hello. And milk. Did we just steal milk from their tea set? That's kind of mean. Let's see. And also this room. Is there anything actually in here? There is. There's a chest in here. That delicious, delicious night meat. Well, I would very much enjoy a little bit of meat at night too, but it's not always available, so maybe they are onto something. Let's see here. No. Screw you. Bonk. Admittedly, my commentary for being gay is going to be a little bit more different than what Lemma and all them say. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get a little bit sexual. Not RoboJude? No. One of the redeems that I have recently added is the character swap redeem. So, what we can do for now... Oh, whoops, I hit the Xbox button. That's not good. But I added a character swap redeem, so we can kind of swap between Zora's stuff and Jude's stuff. But someone redeemed Zora, so we're doing Zora for a bit. But welcome, yeah. Hopefully you're having a fantastic night so far. Ooh, 10,000 gold. That's actually pretty good. Oh, Solace. Thank you very much for sealing yourself in Jude's freezer for another month. It's always a pleasure to have you here. It'd be nice if I could have an well, would Stream Elements actually have their own notification system for that? Because I could probably double duty it and have Zora have her own specific claims, and then Jude have their own specific notice too. That might be an option, actually. I'll have to look into that. I'm here. How's it going, Solace? Has your night been going well? I know, obviously, with Kin raiding Mousy, things are probably getting... Oh, right, we have a key. We can just do this. Oh, wow. Actually do a lot. Very, very busy. That's definitely understandable. Admittedly, with it being a Thursday, I doubt that's going to help all too much, but... Hey, you do what you can. Oh god, this is going to eat away our CP. And I very much do not enjoy that. Also, this fight's going to suck in particular, but... Oh. No. Oh god. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. How fucked are we? Barely? Alright, Shion. You gotta survive this. And he's gonna be... Oh god, that was mean. Nope. Jesus, this is gonna be... No, we don't actually have our thing. Noted. Mostly lurking while I play tanky with a friend. No worries there, Z. No worries there. You mentioned you were kind of going through a bit of Monster Hunter anyways. How about no? Also. And can we get maybe our thing out of the way? I think water is probably good for now. Oh, did you smack me with your tongue again? Really don't like that thing doing that. Oh yes, and enjoy your lurk, yeah. Yoink. How bad is our health? Our health is still okay. I think there's the best spot, just so I can still see chat. Let's see here. Ow. Really do not like the lizard at points. Lizard gets quite annoying, but that's fine. Ow. Oh. Just get that off. There we go. We can just get that off, and the lizard won't enjoy that all too much. Bro. Later, buddy. Sadly, Lizard Boy is fairly powerful, so this is probably going to eat a lot of our resources, unfortunately. Yoink. I was wondering if that was actually going to hit me, since I'm right on him, but... Do-do-do-do-do. Then you're just going to go over there anyways, so... Now, does he run? He does run. Yeah, can you stop him? There we go. Get you out of the way. And thankfully we're doing at least decent damage. Oh, Law's dead. That's about normal. Now then, no. Go screw yourself. And just get off your spell on yourself. Ooh, we froze it. Interesting. What actually froze it there? Whop. Ow. Really hate that. Especially for that reason. Come on, Law. Just stop it. I really gotta make sure to stop that pretty much as soon as it pops up. But it's almost dead, so... Oh, he actually got me up. God damn it, Law. Please just die. Come on. There we go. That's better. Didn't want to waste another life bottle on it, since we'll be able to heal after the fight, since Law will be at 1. Yeah, cool. They really are burning through all our apple gels, though. Which is a little weird. Yeah, man. I got all these extra peach shells for a reason, so... There we go. That's a bit better. Cool. Give me these. Magic Emblem. Raises elemental attack, which is probably good for her. And a white cloak, which is also good for her. Made from fabric embedded with astral energy. Plus, never darkens over the time, no matter how often it's worn. Interesting. So both of that seems good on Rinwell. At least I'm assuming it's better. Yeah, that's actually significantly better. Huh. Weird, but sure. And then we did have the Swift Ring on, which did at least give us a higher movement speed, but I think that might be part of a get good situation, where it's probably just better to get some elemental stuff going on her. Just so that way she can be a bit more glass cannon-y. Oh, hold up, there's something back here. Hey. Lemons. Weird item to get, but sure. And then, what's here? Some mushrooms. Anything over here that we need to worry about? Or is this just solely for goodies? I think the rest of it's pretty solely for goodies. So, let's go for progression. which should just be a few more wolves. Hey there. 2 alphas and 1 withered. Oh boy. I probably should have used the orange gels first. Swap. Let's just get that in. There we go. That's a bit better. But I'll be doing my best to try and keep commentary going during these fights, just because it will be getting... Swap. Oh, rude. Oh well, the wolves get a little bit annoying, I'll be honest. Probably want to focus on him, then do this. Much better. Then freeze Lancer. Wow. Most of those miss, that's kind of sad. Oh well. Swap. Get a little bit of water out. But how has everyone's weeks been going so far? Have you been able to keep it fairly calm? Just because I know this being end of month can get a little bit awkward for most businesses, but it's always nice when you can take it a little bit calmer, just so that we don't have to worry about anything. That's gonna miss. That's kind of the problem with that one, to be honest. That's why Air Thrust is slightly better, because it at least homes a little bit. And it works on the quicker boys a little bit. There we go. Later, wolf friend. Now then, hey, look at chest. Come here. Bonk. Yeah, no, these are more alchemic creations of hers. And you're just kind of there, so... Oh, actually. Is there something back there? Yeah, there is. Hey there. I guess we need to kill all the red boys to actually get the keys. That's kind of annoying. We're just going to be getting... Ooh, nice. Good work, buddy. Just going to do that. Because you decided to sit right beside me. But we do kind of want to get rid of you first. Yoink. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get it. Freeze Lancer, because that thing is usually not moving too much anyways. Nice. Alright, Xion, go for it. Bonk. There we go, there's one. Better to just deal with the little guys first, because they can get a little annoying. Bonk. And... do-do-do-do-do. Stab, 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 stab. And... smack. Oh, those are satisfying. I just love that system, to be honest. Let's see here. Get that off. Ooh, and a Mystic Art off from Kisara. That'd actually be lovely if you could get that off. Let's see here. Thankfully, he's going to stand still for us. And nice, you got the Epic Bonk off. Good job, Kisara. Little bit overkill, but always good to get the Epic Bonk off. Sadly, he's still tanky as all ow. Hell. Really? That still hit me? Oh. There we go. And Tsunami. Enjoy that, buddy. And if we can get the combo going, that would be great. But it doesn't seem... Law, please don't stand in front of the flamethrower. It's not that hard. Oh, there's the Mystic Art. I mean, sure, if you want to get that off, then by all means, I welcome it. Yoink. And go for it, Xion. Bonk. Nice. We're not wasting too many things. Astral Crystals, still getting plenty of those, that's good. Access B, Guardia Elevator grants key. Okay, so the one key at least let us see what's on the elevator, but there's no way this equipment is part of the ship. This must be more experiments going on here. What kind of experiment would that be for, though? Because that almost looks like it's supposed to be generating something, but I'm not really sure what else it'll actually be doing. Oh, that's disturbing. Yeah, you can kind of see some of the Shout Tucker influence here. There we go. Also, there's a little blue one here. There's a Zoogle in the cage. If it's not being sicked on intruders, maybe it's Almeida's pet or a lab rat. Ugh. Yeah. Almeida kind of seems like a... What would this... what you'd assume is a Shao Tucker character in general. She seems a little bit too smart for her own good, and she did kind of admit to mixing things together. The improved endurance experiment was a success. Lord Almeida will be most pleased. Her lordship is rather taken with this Zeugle. The entire lab was almost fired over it. Oh. Maybe this one specifically is a pet, then. Wish I could get a better view of it, but... Green pupper. Also a basic... I think that's actually the basic ice puppers that you find in the other area, too. So she's been having some fun. I'm not sure I like that fact, but she's been having some fun. Also, those are both... Yeah, those are both open. Alrighty then. On to level 2. The Fruit of Helgen. That was such... Oh. There's an owl on the ship? Are you kidding me? Okay.
That may indicate Almeidria is near.
Oh.
We've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something.
Didn't think we'd find her that quickly. Ooh. Now that's some tech. Interesting looking tech, though. That looks like a nuclear bomb.
Indubitably. As
Oh.
one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Yeah, that's a little risky, Law. Good idea, but a little bit too risky.
The contest began.
This isn't
Still,
Almeidria's doing.
commend him on the effort.
You mean she didn't build
He's
this?
trying to think of a way to murder her.
The
Quickly.
bomb, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
Oh.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegus?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegus and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives.
I mean, I would assume
Almeidria may
so,
be
if they need to
resourceful,
travel
but
through
she could never
space.
produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell
Although
me we've got
weird-
even bigger enemies
Hey.
waiting for us up in the sky?
Yeah, that's probably the end game, actually, now that I'm thinking on it.
Thinking about it.
So we'll have to deal with the 5 lords. This is Lord 4 right now. And then we'll probably have to go to the moon and kill the rest of the bad Renans. So let's see here. We got some guards. We do very much need to get more cure points, though. Really the awkward point with this, to be honest. Because so far we haven't really been given much in terms of orange gels for free during this. Anyways. Absorb. And these are getting more expensive. I'm not sure I like that. Yoink. Open. Resist ring. Okay. Resist ring isn't too bad. Also, hey guys. Now then, what else do you got? Oh, whoops. He's probably going to cast before I can get this off, but... it broke him anyways. Kinda same idea. And unfortunately, holding it only works for actually getting her spell off. Okay. Anyways, hey buddy. Just gonna get that off. And one more for the tornado. Because you don't exactly move too often. Unless other people are moving out of it. Never mind, kind of a pointless spell then. That only goes a few feet in front of you in a slightly dick-shaped pattern. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Although, using more of our CP for actively healing isn't great. We kind of want to do our best to manage that, to be honest, but maybe if the dungeon's nice, we'll be getting some orange gels for free. We don't have to keep hunting it. Oh. There's a chest back there, so I guess it's worth doing. Oh, well, that's a bit awkward. Whop, whop, whop. No, we're not stopping that. That's actually a good one to get off, too. I guess I probably... Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. Punch that, please. Much better. The combat in this game is thankfully at least smooth in general, and I really don't have any complaints about it. Now that we've at least been getting it going. Yoink. There we go. That seems to be better on bigger enemies that you can't move, so that's more of like a boss killer. And technically most of these are boss killers, but... Ooh, I didn't even know Law was actually available for his Mystic. Well, thank you for using that enemy that was basically dead anyways, but... Oh, that finished it for us. Cool. Oh. Calves of Steel. How the hell did we unlock that? AG by 1, though. It's always good. Legs can kick up a whirlwind, and no one's better at escaping from a fight than him. Oh, that's actually kind of mean. He's not that much of a scaredy cat that he'd run from every single fight, but... Let's see here. Oh, Dohalim was also good. Skill panel. Dohalim. There we go. And then counter edge upon enemy defeat. That'd probably be good for him, and that's fairly cheap. So if he does ever actually kill someone. There we go. A lot of money. We probably have enough to actively... Jesus. I like that they perpetuate the fact that he just runs away from everything too much. There we go. Probably gonna have to deal with that, right? I'm assuming there's something in there. Alright then. Hey look, Law's ready. Please punch that. Get that. Wait, oh, the gunner hit me. Right, gotta be careful with the gun. Because the gun has a significant amount of health. And we can move, can't we? We can. Hey there, armor buddy. Up, 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 up. Love it. Now that... Ow. Really? We actually got hit by this tip of that. Awfully rude of you, buddy. I think cross should be okay. Anyways. You can die. And then Wolf Boy. Wolf just needs to die, in all honesty. Which, this is at least the easiest way to do that. And thankfully, that's a good way to do it. Ooh, Xion with her Mystic. But you don't get to see that too often. There we go. Alright then. Let's just store this up for a bit. Because he doesn't move... Whoops. No, don't get closer, please, and thank you. And then... Presumably, we can do that, and then he'll stay there, and then we can get a tornado off and do a lot of damage. There we go. Later, buddy. It's always nice when you can get a plane together. So I really got to remember to actually do... Wow, that's a lot of astral crystals. Yeah, we probably needed to do this, didn't we? Hey, look, the barrier's gone. Sweet. That was easier to find than I figured. But that does mean that we've got a little bit left to find, because this floor is fairly big, and we've barely explored it, to be completely honest with you. Oh, we found the owl. It's apparently close to here. Absorb. Is it specifically in this room? Oh, they didn't like us coming in here, did they? Natural vest. A vest made out of innate materials. The makers of it claim its wearer to allow to live their true self closer to nature? Who's that for? Oh, that's for Law. Interesting. That is better than what we had, too. Oh, Alphen's also dying because I keep using his skills. Also, this is a bit awkward. Oh. Is it in the next room over? Really? Why? Why would you put a locked area right beside this then? That's just mean. Oh well. This is at least an easy enough fight. Also, screw you. Do. Yeah, Alphen's just been losing health because we've been using his boost art, and that unfortunately kind of just causes problems. Yoink. Get that off. Hopefully he doesn't get moved out too far from that. There we go. Get that off. And bonk. Then get that. And that. Except Law's gonna move him out. There we go. That's clean at least.
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Yeah, don't worry, Xion. Oh, there it is. Hey, butterfly wings. Not what I was expecting to find, nor was I expecting to find one of the owls on the ship, but sure. Now then, how many more things do we actively need to fight? Because there is a room here, but what's in here? Looks like miscellaneous materials. Is that worth doing? Probably. Oh no, and one of the red plants is in here. It's actually... no. Ooh. I do love that you can just steal their storm spell. It's actually fairly handy for us. There we go. Aww. We can just get that off. Hope for the best. There we go. Also, just die. There we go. Much better. Please do. And we can just get that off and cut up the wolf. And then you... gonna be a little bit harder, but that's fine. What do you mean you don't have much left? Ow. Oh, the healing, right. I guess we'll just keep an eye on the CP. No, we keep dropping the combo on that wolf. Oh well. There we go. I do love how people just sync up together in those. Because to be honest, like, Law is mainly a fist fighter, but so far Dohalim has been able to do the Dark and Light Magic combo with Rinwell, and then he's able to do the martial arts stuff with Law. It's a very nice touch to have both of them have their... Aww. Come on, there was more than enough room for me to avoid that. Bonk. Whop. Come on. Anyway, screw your shield, buddy. How about no? I'll probably have to heal Alphen at some point as well, because I'll probably need that knockdown. There we go. Then get another off. Granted, having Law there probably wasn't helpful, but oh well. Sure, just get that off. Up, 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 up. There we go. It is kind of fun playing as a caster in this. Bonk. 3,000. Okay. So we'll be able to at least buy most of the stuff that we need when we go back. Oh yeah, there are these little side paths here. There are some wolves there, but I guess we'll just check these little side paths here. Free life bottle. Okay. Don't see anything over there. And I'm not going to waste time fighting more wolves, just so that way we don't waste too many resources. But it is nice to at least grab what's on the sides here before we leave. Just because you never know, something might be helpful. Yeah, nothing over there. Okay. So we've checked every single room. We've unlocked that gate, so... I guess all we need to do now is head over to the gate and... just unlock stuff, really. And just check on the sides here, because they like hiding stuff. Although it would be nice to get the food buff back. Let's see, what's over here? Yoink. Ah, free peach gel. That's pretty good. Items. Yes, we'll just use that on Alphen. Just that way we can actually use his boost during this, since I really don't like those lizards, and the fact that we're gonna have to do a lizard and one of the red guys, that's not fun. And anything in here that we can use to our advantage? Yoink. Some wheat. Then we've got a door that we can actually invade first. With a singular chest. We do technically have the orange gels available. We have one available. So hopefully there aren't too many more of these walls, otherwise we're going to have to go back and heal our CP. This better be good. An elixir. Okay, yeah, elixirs are pretty good. So let's see here. What about this side? Can we actually explore? Cool, we can. Then what do we have on this side? Looks like we can grab a pineapple gel. Okay. I think the pineapple gels are just the biggest heal that we've got. Or no, cool, it's another CP heal. That's actually good. We're probably going to need that. And I'll have to keep an eye out for this fight specifically and draining that. That door's closed. Alright then. So, we gotta deal with that fight. So I'm just going to be safe. And do that. Just because I feel like this fight's gonna be dumb. Because you can't lead them away from each other to maybe separate the fight a little bit. But those are two very tanky enemies. And then he's going to go over to here. Don't want to have to worry about you. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Wop, 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 wop. And I would very much like if we can kill you. Also, Kisara, you very much need to stop dying to the lizard, please. There we go. That one's down. And then what has less health? The red guy has less health? That's kind of sad that the red guy has less health. Wait, what hit me? Oh, that hit me. That's awfully rude of you. Ooh, Kisara. No, focus on him, please. Uh-oh. That could have been bad. Nope. This is also probably going to hurt. More so us. Because you'll notice that everyone's kind of just dying at the moment. Oh, that did interrupt his attack. Cool. Let's see. Law? Okay. Okay, he's on me. That's not cool, lizard. There we go. Let's see here. What would be a good thing here? Okay. Probably the gel, to be honest. Pineapple gel, just so that way she can get her AoE healing off. But we can also just do this. Kisara, please stay alive. Do I need to stand still? I do. That's just mean. Just get that off. There we go. And then Lizard Boy is around. There we go. Oh good, Shion's down. Do. Using a peach gel is good, but maybe get up the healer. Do. There we go. Then get that off. And what else can you do, red guy? Ow! Get that off. And then bonk. You! Ow. Oh boy. Well, we're not getting the Mystic Art off. Oh well. This fight was going to be fairly bad anyways, but it very much just depends on how bad it gets. Do. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, whoops. I got the rank 2 off. Oh well. We'll save up for Tornado just because he's fairly weak to that, since he doesn't get knocked around a lot. And we can kind of just... Whoops. Ow. I was trying to dodge that. No. Stop him. There we go. That's a bit better. And we're far enough away for that, thankfully. Now then. We are burning through peach gels now. Okay. He's on top of me. Gotta be a little bit careful with him, but should be okay as long as he stands still. Which that's not standing still, buddy. Oh, goody. Nope, just stop. Thank you. You can hit it. You can hit it. Please. Thank you. There we go. And Freeze Lancer. Thankfully, because you're standing still. And we can freeze you. That's even better. So noted, he's fairly weak to freezing. Huh. Nope. Thankfully, he gives you enough ways to actually skewer them, so... And then the AoE poison, which is going to kill La because he's being dumb. Also, no. There we go, and he's going to be fairly close to death. Which specifically is going to be right now. Whop. Much better. Although we did still burn through a lot of our resources, but it's at least giving us money to recoup that. At least next time we find a shop. But, God, that hurts. I'm not even sure if we can find a shop anymore, so the fact that it's giving us all this money is really not that helpful.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
This is where all of the aether she's collecting?
The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
Yeah, so this is just where she hangs out normally. And the couch. You always need an evil villain couch.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed.
No, she's probably just hiding somewhere in here.
Sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
I know the main thing you generally have to worry about, and I'm not sure if they'll end up digging you over with it anyways, but once you notice the one healing thing, access key C. Ha! Yeah, that's not very subtle. She needs the room for her big boy, so that's probably what's going on.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Poodle?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
That's weirdly specific. Why did it give Hootle Ship Interior level 2? Weird, but sure, let's just see what's going on here. Or no, that's where we were. Because we can just go back to the elevator and actually use the rest of it now. So I guess let's just see how floors 3 and 4 are like. Because we're not done yet. Yeah, Zephyr's gone. Don't worry. Don't worry, we know. Let's see, we've got one hallway with a barrier, which is probably where she is. Which means we gotta do something on the 4th floor. Sure, let's just see what's going on then. This looks a little bit more palatable for where we actually need to advance into. So sure, can we actually go this way? Apparently we can open those doors. I have no idea how, but apparently we can open them. Alright then, the boat deck.
Is this the ship's cargo?
Huh.
What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Yay, we have a hedge maze. Oh.
We know there could be something hiding around here.
Yeah, there definitely is. And it may have hurt us already, to be honest.
What is this?
Yeah, I mean, 2,600 gold. Still a good thing, but... Yeah, there's some guys there. You can probably just sneak around them, right? You can, but The chest that we want's actually on this side, so if you guys want to walk back... There we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Don't mind me. Then we'll go back over to here. Wait for them to walk back. And then we just gotta sneak in behind them. Looks like they saw... Okay. The red chests are normally better. At least they're normally better. So that one might be worth fighting for, especially with a free orange gel, to be honest. Ooh, boy. Sure. And then Law can get one, Isara can get one, Rinwell can get one, and then we can worry about the healing when we're actually mid-fight. Alright then. So it's over here then. Oh. Is that just a dragon? The hell is that doing on the cargo ship? Well, just to see what happens. Save. Save. Yeah, just a bit of a Durgan. What the hell is it doing? Oh, whoops. I forgot about them. Do-do-do. Punch him. Okay, we'll fight the dragon after we deal with these two. And stab. Or not, because Law just moved him completely out of the way. Noted. Law, you're not helping here, buddy. There we go. Although it seems to be going well, at least. Oops. Can I steal that? Almost did. There we go. One down. And you should be down, so... There we go. Alrighty. So, dragon. What exactly is the point of the dragon? Is there something hiding behind it? Or is it just here? It doesn't even look like there's anything here, to be honest. Just there's a dragon sleeping on the deck if you want to fight it. Oh, wait. No, it's not an option, is it? No? There's just those three there, and then there's a dragon on deck if you want to fight it? That's so weird to just have on the deck of the ship, to be honest. And I'm not sure I want to fight it, but we can try and see how dangerous it actually is. Can you sneak past it? You cannot sneak past the dragon. The Vandal Dragon. I wonder... It's a fire, so probably water. Oh boy, he goes immediately after the mage. Noted. Almost how much health did it have? Oh, 45. That's actually not awful. There we go. And Ice Lancer. Well, thank you for standing in the air for us. But let's just keep hitting it with water and see what happens. Thankfully, he seems to really want to focus me. So as long as I keep him pointed away from everyone, that might help us out a little bit. Good job, Law. That's actually pretty good damage. We're already a quarter of the way through it. Wow, I just missed that too. Oh, is he actually weak to earth? No, he's weak to water. Oh god, that's fire. Nice! Kept that pointed in just the right direction. Also get that off. Hey man, no. How about you stop targeting those people? Target me instead. That was very helpful last time. Whoops. Hey, nice. Also, you can go off. And we're just about there. That's a surprisingly easy fight. No. Screw you. Silly dragon. You can't beat me in a astral art fight. I am glad that he's focusing Rinwell on this, though. That's making this a lot easier. Also, that's perfect. Except for that. Law, you dumbass. Don't stand in front of the dragon. Why did you think that was a good idea, Law? Oh boy. We're not gonna worry about that. Oh. Please dodge. Oh boy. That's the fire breath again. Please get away from that, Law. And done. Cool. Dragon done. It only took pretty much all of our healing. The Dragon Flame Sack. Right, that's why that exists. Oh. We had to fight it anyways. We needed to fight it so that we could unlock the door.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
But the Dragon Flame Sacks were needed for a weapon, so that's a good thing to actually get. I'm assuming the luck helped us with that, but I could be wrong. Do we want to use that now? Or can we survive through this? We can probably survive through this. So, immediately, go over to you and just punch. Bonk. Did you whiff that? Law. My dude. Yoink. Alright, well. We'll just get the cross off. And focus him down first, since Law is apparently a doofus and completely screwed it up. Whop. Thankfully. Ooh, Swordsbow is coming after me. You really want to do that, buddy? We're already murdering your friends. Bonk. That should probably kill him off. That didn't. Oh. You know what? That works too. And then you can just take this, to be honest, because you're kind of just a jerk. And keep getting the combo off. And done. Bonk. And death. I love that. We mostly survived that, and that did give us another Astral Crystal. As well as new armor for Kisara. Armor worn by those of bygone night, those who wore it swore loyalty to their masters as they fought on horseback. Well, I mean, I'm down for more. That's not Kisara. That's for Alphen. That's actually significantly better for Alphen, so if we need to use him, sure. But I have been kinda draining him a touch, so that should be fine. We should be encountering a healing point, like, right after this. So it's probably a good thing that we saved the pineapple gel. I think we're good. Except for here. Yeah, we didn't check this. Flatfish. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, back to level 3. We can go through the door, and that's probably where the boss fight is. So let's go see if we can take her down. I'm assuming we'll need counter mage abilities for this, so... Level 3. Alrighty. So we got one pathway. Yeah, there's our healing point. It's about as subtle as it can get. Although specifically it wants us to go through that door for the boss fight. So I am a little curious. We're just going to save before the healing point. And what happens if we go this way?
There's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Maybe just in case. We'll take it. Just in case. And then I want to see what happens if we open this door first. Past the store, Lord awaits. So why doesn't it have the star on both of them? Alright. It's go time.
There she is! Almeidrea!
Yep, on the deck. And look at that staff.
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
Yeah, she's not alone. She's probably got one of those invisible bastards with her.
Rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this?
Hi.
I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one.
Ooh, that's
Show
a
me the
shader
full
line.
force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat.
Come on, Rinwell, keep it together.
Enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
I mean, Alphen.
That's the way of those who possess great
She's a Renin Lord and a sadist, clearly.
Those with power set the example.
Also, she's wearing half of a dress, and the other half is not doing a very good job of actually hiding anything.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez.
A bit.
But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own
Interesting.
hatred that laid them to waste.
Looks like the hotspots are definitely getting out of control again. That's a problem. We'll have to see if Sevi actually catches those.
We all have darkness in
Leah?
our hearts.
Dialogue's a bit low.
Atrocities that you've committed. They're unthinkable.
That's alright. And welcome, Leah. Thank you very much for sealing yourself in the freezer for another month.
What a fool.
Do-do-do.
Time and time again you would challenge Renin authority without so much as an inkling of how things
How about
actually
that?
work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Also, I'm going to assume that you, didn't raid Mousy, because I'm noticing a lot of the hotspots are following you right now.
I won't let you insult them so.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
My, what a shock.
I couldn't quite hear
I
it,
never would
but...
have expected you to claim mere slaves as your
So yeah, keep an eye out.
If I didn't know any better, I would
Nah, I
question
didn't
your
raid
noble
because I only had 2
lineage.
viewers. Oh. Well,
Oh, how
Mousy
far the
still is
mighty
probably
have
sure to
fallen.
like seeing you,
A
Leah.
traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a
But
lord.
yeah, it looks like the hotspots are being a little bit
You
unique,
are nothing compared to Doho.
where it's now the word underscore and then
You would never stand by and
00312.
As people hollowed.
So clearly they're making a huge change in order to fool people.
You're descended
right?
from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away.
Yeah, and I know you don't care about
Your
the hotspots,
pitiful
Leah, but
family may have
I don't know, maybe you
feared,
care
but
about
I
bringing them
do.
elsewhere.
That knowledge and power
Oh yeah,
is
also,
all mine
uh,
to command.
eye patch is toggleable,
And now,
and
you
Yandere
will
mode's a
witness
thing.
what that power's truly capable
So,
of.
the Zora is at least more or less set up for now. And I do at least have a point dump for you now, in terms of swapping the characters around. So that should work out okay going forward, at least for now. Okay, yeah, it's not just a static thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but they don't follow like that. They just follow and unfollow and leave. Yeah, basically. It's kind of sad, but... oh well. Alright, Lord Almeidrea. Oh, do they count as one unit? Can I focus his head?
Let me reunite you with your
Goody.
friends.
And Law immediately took a crap ton of damage off that.
The very last thing I do.
That's right.
Okay.
Loathe me.
Don't want to get hit by all that.
After defeating me.
So what's better here? Probably getting... admittedly, Tornado probably would be good here. If it actually... ooh. Nope. Don't want to get hit by all that. Does it have an element? It doesn't? Also, I'm not going to get hit by the goddamn laser. Oy. This fight's probably going to be a little bit interesting. That was actually dumb. I'm trying to get the Freeze Lancer off. Oh, also, no. Looks like he doesn't fall out of the air, which is a bit awkward. What happened there? I think he's just... Oh. Oh God. Hello. Okay. Please don't stand in that. Why does this look like a 14 mechanic? God, what dungeon is that? This is World of Darkness, right? That's the mechanic? I like how you changed the overlay too. Yeah, I figured having an overlay edition would help. Just so that way it's like fairly obvious when I'm playing certain characters. There we go. Okay, he's just getting that out of the way. And it looks like he's mostly focusing on Rinwell. There we go. You gonna do that twice? Doesn't look like it. Cool with that. Oh boy. He is... Okay, not gonna stay that close while he's charging his laser. And then fire. Okay, nope. How about no? Get that off. Hit his face. And we're getting there. This fight's gonna take a while anyways, but... Just get that off. Bonk, 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 bonk. I do wonder, actually, how does lightning do against snow? Oh, whoops. Crap. I got that off a bit too late. I mean, sure, we can get the 14 mechanic done and out of the way. Jesus, that's close. Alright, I wanted to see how lightning would work. Let's charge up... Oh, Jesus. Real... Ow! Okay. I did not realize that he was casting that again. Noted. Use a life bottle on me, please. Ow. Oh. That was used on me anyways. That's awkward. Okay. Can we do that? No, doesn't look like I can knock him out of the air. Oh, goody.
What's she doing now?
We can't stop that either. Yay. Oh god, what the hell? No, that's bad. Please move. We don't need to work on surviving Beam Beamus Meteor. Not yet, at least. There we go. Nope, that's a healing thing. Okay. Nope, I can't stop that. I'm assuming it's on me, though? Yeah. That's at least nice that they focused that on you, just so that way you can avoid it. And he casted it twice in a row. That's kind of... What the hell, dude? He just casted that 3 times in a row. That's kind of rude. Oh. No? And then I guess just kind of get that off? Ow. Noted. At the very least, casting God's Breath on him is fairly good. Although Shion's dead. Hey, good job, Shion. Thanks for tanking that. And then he's just gonna keep casting that. That is okay. Do-do-do-do-do. I really wish I could actually stop that. A little bit of a slow fight, but that's okay. If they can at least get that off commonly enough, we can at least chunk it down. But that is awfully rude of you, sir. There we go. Nope. That was a waste. Oh, well, I guess I'm just running around this entire fight, and it might be better if I do item management, to be completely honest. Because I can't get an attack off. I'm just kind of back here, avoiding him doing the 14 mechanic off on me the entire fight. Nope. Really, you actually got a crossblade off. Oh, he does have a physical attack. I'm kind of surprised that he does. Oh, that's the wrong button. Alright then. Let's see if we can actually get an attack charged. There we go. Then honestly, We should be able to get the level 3 off. Because that's actually... Ow.
I can't feel anything.
Figures. We at least got the halfway point, but wasn't quite expecting the death. Also, apologies the mouse keeps flashing on screen. Oh, why do you keep burning that? Oh. Oh. Okay. I seriously have to focus on her casting arts too. Oh. No, no, get on. Why can I not focus on her? Hey there, Nano. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna kill the witch if it actually lets me target her. It's not very much wanting me to, though. Oh, he's got a core in his butt. Huh. Oh, I don't even have my thing up anyways. Havoc Gale? That's actually not too bad. At least he's on the ground now. Can we do that? Hey, that's good. Ow. Okay, nope. Looks like he's significantly... Oh, no, now he's pissed. Noted. Don't worry, Nano. We're not... not worry, Non. We're not going to kill you. We want to kill the actual dangerous witch in this scenario. Yeah, wits about us isn't really going to help us all too much here. This is just her getting her mystic art off. Yeah, that's just mass tornado. Jesus, that's... Okay, well everyone's dead, so like... Why can you not target her? They clearly give you Rinwell in this fight so that you can target her, but like, you can't reach her. Yeah, don't worry, we're not gonna kill Non. We very much appreciate having you here, Non. Why though? If they want us to stop her spells, why can we not target her to actually steal them? Also, one ally's health. That's not great. Ow. I'm just gonna retry that. Also, I am a little bit curious why my keyboard controls keep popping up. Ah, thank you, Nano. Okay, nope. Get away from that. Oh, also, I'm realizing that there is a model that you can use. Just get that off. Just get that off, that's better. Going to bed, have a good stream. Alright, Solace, enjoy your bedtime. We'll see you tomorrow. No. Go screw yourself, you goddamn dragon. That's actually dumb. And I die because of it. Nice. Please get me back up. I do kind of wonder why it is kind of forcing my keyboard controls on all of this, though. Can we maybe get the core on his tail? That might be a bit easier. To be fair, Solace also doesn't get much sleep to begin with, so he probably should be getting more anyways. And I can't grab that anyways, so I guess we're doing this then. This is kind of a bullshit mechanic, but this encourages you to play Rin well, just so that others can focus her down. Or it might be better if you play as someone else, just so that way Rinwell is always available to do it. Wop. And of course you move as soon as I plant that. Rude. Then... Oh, that's just Havoc. Okay. That's actually fine. And you really don't need to do that. I'm not even trying to do that, game. There we go. And Holy Lance, much better. Yeah, admittedly it is rough seeing Solace not get that much sleep, but... And boat. No. Screw you. The Holy Lance off. Admittedly, if it wasn't like a bird, I would probably try this more. I am curious though. It is kind of big enough to warrant it, so... What happens if you use wind on it? No? Go screw yourself? Oh, cool, you can just God Ray it. It's actually quite helpful. And it doesn't look like it resists wind damage, at least.
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her
Wop.
beast with more power.
Wop. And 3. Oh, that was actually bad. Oh well. Took me 2 attempts to best the Flying Snick. Yeah, this boss fight doesn't seem all that fun. Oh god. I forgot about that. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, Locke, get a thing off, please. I'll keep this thing busy. I'm wondering if maybe it's better to not play as Rinwell, just that way it's always available. Also, thank you, Locke, for eating my spell. That's taken me like 5 minutes to actually get prepared. Oh, cool, it didn't actually cast it. There we go. Yeah, that was good. Then... Okay, nope. Noted. Just going to avoid going close to Xion. Although I do like the addition of a Final Fantasy XIV mechanic. I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. There we go. Now let's see here. Air Thrust is handy. No. And then honestly, no. Ow. Yeah, why did I think that would work? Please get out of that. Thankfully, we've got something stored, so... Can we just get that off? Nice. Being able to use the God's Breath on it is so handy. Do-do-do-do-do. So I guess I'll just have to keep an eye out for the God's Breath casts and just try to steal those when I have the ability to do so. Nope, that was bad. Should be Cyclone. There we go. Is it weak to wind? No, it's not weak to it, but it doesn't resist it. So that's probably a good thing. I don't think it has any specific weaknesses, to be honest with you. Get that off? Maybe the... Ooh, nice. I just did the random bullshit go. I mean, sometimes that's kind of what you need to get done anyways, so... Get that off. Are we doing nothing to it? Really? Yeah, don't worry, we'll take out the monster first. Okay.
I can take care of that.
I'm aware, but I can't target her. The game is quite annoying with the fact that, like, oh, target her, it'll be fine. Oh, speaking of, there's one of those stupid hotspots now. Do-do-do. Thank you, Saribot, for taking care of it. Please get me up. Whoops. Oh, good, he's angry now. Do I do have that on there. Okay. Yeah, admittedly, it is just one of the hotspots again. It's nothing you can really do about it. There we go. Oh, that's her getting her thing off? Why does it give us the key command for it, though? Do-do-do-do-do. Her Astral Art's surprisingly weak, actually. Although, the entire party is dead, so... Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. Well, somehow they got up. I'm not sure how, but sure. Okay. That was dumb. There we go. Also, that was the wrong button. There we go. That's better. Okay. Noted. Anyway, screw you. Okay. I just wish Dolahim could use his core on her, but I understand his reasons not to. Yeah, it would be nice if the Lords could actually... Oh, nice. You just one-shot Xion there. That's always nice of you. And you one-shot Kisara as well. And Law's just going to dodge roll into the thing. Oh, Law actually used a bottle for that. Okay. I mean, it would be helpful, but you can't bind him. Bonk. What exactly am I trying to use? Oh, that. That's not helpful. Alright, so Kisara is dead at the moment. As is natural. Law is just about dead, but... Do-do-do. Life bottle on Kisara. And if people can survive long enough for this to go off, probably worth using this. Little better. Really? Was that needed? Nope, that's bad. Please get out of that. Please get out of that. Oh god. Please don't die. No. That would have been nice to get the Mystic Art off, but the game's not going to be that nice to us. And we don't actually have any flat healing items anymore, do we? Yep. Use that. We kind of need it. And that's such a waste. It is such a waste. Ow. Really? Yeah, 4th phase. But she's gonna be a bigger problem to deal with once we get there, to be honest. And the fact that they're functionally just one-shotting people... Okay. Case in point. Oh, wow. He missed? Oh, but she's gonna die off that. Hey. Oh. Would it be worth restarting at this rate, to be honest? Oak. Because we'll die to a Mystic Art anyways. But I wish, like, you just can't target her. If they want you to target her to take her spells, then why does the game keep constantly saying, oh, I'll take her spells? Let's see here. Also, I really don't know... Why is my keyboard controls always being recognized? What's going on with that, buddy? Because you'll notice it toggling through everything, but it shouldn't. It should just focus whatever the last one touched is. That just means that there's some key that's pressed that seems to be focusing it down. That's so weird. Yeah, I should probably just restart this.
I can't feel anything.
Retry. I wonder if it would be better to just take Law out the first time he dies. Do. There we go. This is going to avoid that. Ow. And then get that off. Much better. Then some fire. Fire is fine. Oh. I'm not sure if it actively has. Really? Jesus. Life bottle. Get me up. I don't think it has a specific weakness, to be honest. Yoink. Up. And I can't steal that. Oh, that was Havoc Gale anyways. Store that. I would like to steal this, though. Do 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 do. I'm gonna take that. And then use whatever it is against you. Yeah, I figured it was a God's Hand. Store 1. And lightning. Can we hit it? We can. That doesn't actively stop him, though. Well, that's good enough. Do 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 do. Just gonna run around like a crazy person. 1. Nope, move. Holy Lance, except you're moving, so that's not good. You're very much moving. You got the schmoves, buddy. There we go. That does actually hit fairly hard, if you can hit it. Yep. I don't care about that. Okay, that's a bad spot. No? Just get that off. It was just a crossblade, too. Gonna hop into a Rise, leveling up for a big fight. Alright, sounds good. Best of luck with your grinding, Nano, because I know it can get a little bit rough. Can you? No, we have to actively stop it with her. That's always hard, though, because you want to keep charging spells with her. Do 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 do. Store. First quarter's at least just about done. Get that off. Get that off. You can smack. Really wish that actually did something aside from just eat your health. Get that off, because you're at least standing in the middle. Yeah, and that always happens at a quarter, so. Ow! God, that hurts. 2. I just enjoy the scenery when farming. That is definitely nice. Ow. And Shion. Yeah, later, Law. Kind of figured that was going to happen soon. And Kisara, because they're just not focusing me anymore. Do 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 do. Please just. Come on. Look at me. I'm the little squish mage. You don't have to worry about the people poking your toes, buddy. Eh, may as well. Pop, 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 pop. Get rid of you. And what else do you got? Nope, that's a laser. Holy Lance. Then I'm gonna take that. Because that should be God's Breath at this rate. Pop. Yep. Screw you, and screw your nonsense. Get another one of those off, except he's moving. Much better. By scenery, I mean Kisara's behind. Well, I can't really fault you there. Admittedly, that is kind of why I like the fishing, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't hurt it, though. Okay. Ow. Come on. It's fine. I can barely read it since I'm focusing on this anyways, but there we go. Then one more. since he'll at least be in shocking range. There we go. Should admittedly... Nope. That's a waste. That's not a good thing. You can get yours off, though, since it is technically a flyer. And you may as well punch, just because it's damage. And it's just gonna keep spamming that, is it? Oh, that's just rude. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Alphen's got his ready. That's nice. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, sure. Okay. Just keep hitting me with it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just gonna keep running. Oh, that's bad. Good luck. Oh no. Well, thank you for the luck. I guess it's save up time because he's mid-phase. Don't burn that. Yeah, admittedly, I'm probably gonna need it. Okay, no, that's the wrong button. Yes, stop saying that we can do that. I can't target her. Like, nothing lets you target her. There we go. Yeah, don't worry. Items. Pineapple gel. Use that. Come on. Ow. Well, that's not good. She's already casting Resurrect on us, isn't she? She's not. Well, that's good. Just get me up normally, please. And here's the Mystic Art, which... What's the button? Why? Don't fight aggressively, don't spend cure points, fight with moderation. I kind of wish I could tell them to stand back, to be honest. Do that. Maybe that's the cue for Rinwell to take it. Maybe that's what it keeps telling us. Because clearly that's... okay. That must be something for Rinwell to take, because maybe she can take her Mystic Art, but that's asking a lot. Do. Edit. You can swap out for you. Then items, life bottle on Xion. There we go. Then what has he got? She's got that. What is that now? Oh, that was dumb. Why did that happen? There we go. Alphen, smack it, please. Nope, that's death by stay there. Thankfully, missed. Always good. Swap. Oh, that's nice of you to just stay there. Oh god, why am I standing there? Moving. Gotta schmove it. Do. Nope, staying out of that. Okay. And of course you hop out of that as soon as I let it loose. Awfully rude of you. Then there goes a spell. How about no? Just gonna keep poking you. Or at least getting close with him. Okay, nope. Not letting you get that off. Let's see here. They're doing okay. Never mind, Xion was dumb. Let's get that off. Dolahim is getting his butt kicked. Kisara is also getting her butt kicked. Life bottle on Xion. Do we want a Reslaw? Not entirely. That's actually okay, except for me. Of course. There we go. We can at least get a Mysticart off. Screw you, buddy. Ooh, that was a nice casual 20,000. Although that did put everyone together, which wasn't smart.
Thank you.
Oh, is that healing? Oh, right. Dohalim is a support. That's kind of dumb. Gonna get that off, just so that way you don't die to that. You hit it, please. Just to interrupt it. And if she wants to just focus on us, that's fine. And it looks like he's getting ready for another Mysticart, so... So... So, yeah. That's not super obvious. Screw you, for one thing.
You don't scare me. Go for it, Rinwell. Hit her now.
You get off. You get off. You get off.
Where are you going?
Law's dead still, so sure. Excuse me? Did you seriously just charge it up only for it to go back into that form? Are you kidding me? Do-do-do. And I can't cancel it. Are you kidding me? It gave... Really? You literally just told me that I'm able to do it, and you don't even give me the window the second time. So everyone just dies because of it. And is this just going to be like the last fight where she just spams her goddamn Mysticart 5 times in a row? Or can we steal it during this, and I don't have to worry about it? No, you can't. You have to get it, like, as she's going for it. That's such horse shit. So I can only do it once, and she's just gonna keep spamming it? Is that what she's gonna do? That is kinda horseshit. Yeah, it's just doing the same thing as before, and it's just going to spam the Mysticart the entire time. That's at least easy enough to avoid, but like... Game, this is not how you balance shit. I'm just gonna keep the party dead for now, to be completely honest with you, because there's no point in keeping them alive. They'll just die to this every single time. Because the only way to just naturally avoid it is just standing at the edge of the arena. So I'll just wait for it to die. Just gonna avoid anything else. This is horseshit, though. Just gonna take that. Because I basically just have to do enough damage to kill off her dragon. With just Rinwell. Which is possible. And I'm going to assume that's just going to... Yeah. There we go. Almost down, at least. Yeah. This is kind of bad design, I'll be honest. Because if she can just spam her Mysticart and it won't let me cancel it out, screw you. I don't care if someone's dead during this. Screw your goddamn beast. Oh, it just flies away? Really? Oh. I think it just flew into the engine's core. That's not a good thing. But that monster is dead at least. So now it's just her. Please just kill her. Please.
You murdered my mother and father.
Don't worry.
But I'm not like you.
Oh, come on. Just kill her, please. She's literally right there.
I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go.
Like, we're here to kill the Renan
Honestly,
Lords anyways.
Even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you.
Come on, Xion.
I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
Okay. What do you got, girl?
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
We've been murdering all the other lords. Why are we stopping here? Ew. We haven't dealt with a Lord of Water, have we? Well... Hey, look, it's that guy from before that was murdering us every single time.
Swordsman again.
Are you just gonna kill her and make life easier? Or is he the Water Lord? And he's the last one we have to fight.
Oh, Lord Volron.
Yep.
What brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Yeah, he's gonna kill her. Okay. Ooh. Stab through the heart, and you're to blame. You gave love a bad name.
It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Also a very nice cleavage shot as we see her be murdered. That was fully necessary. But, later, girl. Yeah, she dead. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, stabbed through the chest, thrown into the ocean. You're probably dead.
Met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
Yep.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Well, doesn't he look like the standard enemy lord, or enemy of the main game? A little bit more feathery. Alphen. Alphen, that's a pipe. You wanted the burning blade. Hey, look at that. He's pretty talented with a pipe.
Cut me down. What?
Yeah, welcome back, Nano. We managed to beat the monster, at least. But, oh, yeah, there's our eye again. Like, Alphen is a Renan, right? That seems kinda obvious that Alphen's a Renan. Oh. The mask is fully off. I wasn't actually expecting that. Oh. The sunglasses go over his eyes because the mask is gone now. Oh, I always screw that up. Every time we've needed to focus on a character's eyes.
What happened to him?
Oh, that's good. Oh, he's going for the kill anyways. Oh. He went for the kill and he still failed at it. Oh, we got the anime cutscene. Ooh, he's got the scar over his eye. Oh, he's taking Xion. Oh. Yeah, like, it's obvious that he's a Renan of water. And what does he do? He also doesn't seem to be able to feel pain, I'm noticing. Either that or he just does not care. Yeah, once again, birds are assholes. Oh, she actually got away for like half a second. And... warp? Wait, he can feel it now? Why can he feel that now? Why can he feel that? Oh no. The curse he's been under the whole time by the mask is what prevented him from feeling pain. So now that that's gone... Oh, no. Xion, no.
Come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.
Oh no. Well then. We just lost our healer. And he just buried us in the ocean. Nice. This is when Velvet lost her mind in Berseria. Absolute depression. Yep. Yep. This is exactly where Velvet just lost everything to her. Oh look, we're getting all of our memories back. Test subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions. Now, do we actually have to play through his backstory? Or is it just flashbacks? Because they would be doing 100% better if we played it.
After
Okay,
all
good.
this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home.
Dudes is a sexy man, though.
See this place again.
But,
Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
yeah, they kind of pointed out the fact he was a Renin. Astral energy charging almost complete. Output stable. Standing by. But at least good to know we have confirmation on it. Let's see here. We need to talk with you. But where else can we go? Hello there. Oh, he's actually a Dahnan. Oh, is that the route that we're going here? He was a Dahnan that they tried making into a lord, so they were doing some specific experimentation on him to make that work. Oh boy, Alphen, you poor boy. That would explain why only one of his eyes lights up, though. Or he's so stupid he managed to get lost in a tiny place like this. You have a job to do, now do it. Return to your position. Oh, fuck you, buddy. Let's see here. Looks like we can just talk with everybody. Hello. Random people. Looks like the people that we have to talk to are the only ones we can talk to. That's fine. Oh, it's you, 1273. Or should I say Sovereign? Sovereign. You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. So this is why we never had the core installed then? It's because we were just that big of an experiment? Hello. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you Sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. Jesus, buddy. Yeah, we're kind of at that... Where is it? The dip? There's always that storytelling arc that you have in most of your games where you have the peak, which would have been killing her, but then the immediate crash. I love when you Google such an obvious bullshit attack boss and there's no commentary on it. Yeah, admittedly. So far, all of the lords in this game kind of just ended up spamming their Mystic Art when they were about to die. So that seems to be the trend, and I'm a little bit concerned when we get to the water guy. Since at least the Windy Girl, like, Rinwell can just stand at the edge of her Mystic Art and survive it. But if you're in melee with her, you just die. Like, the only thing I saw was heal through it. Oh, but this game limits your healing. This isn't one that you can just heal through. Looking at the statistics, the subject's biological sex appears to have almost no bearing on the rate of success of failure. Really now? Okay. Yeah, heal through it isn't exactly a guide. That's lazy. Also kind of bad boss design. Because, like, sure, other bosses could use Mystic Arts. But, as a side, they didn't fucking use their Mystic Arts. Oh. Yandere mode? What button did I use for Yandere mode? There's Yandere mode. Gotta remember those buttons. But, they didn't fucking use their Mystic Arts every 5 fucking seconds. That's called bad game design. Jesus. That is at least the one thing I will say. Like, sure, ultimates are cool. Ultimate should not be used as often as a basic attack. And the fact that they designed the bosses for Arise so far as when low health, spam ultimate, that's kinda cheap. It makes sense in a lore perspective, but that's excessively cheap. Be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what they would have done. This is the first time we've managed to assemble a Sovereign and Maiden ready for the ceremony after all. But seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest. Ooh boy, I do worry when we hit the water guy though. Because he has been an absolute bastard. And I can only imagine that his fight is going to be just worse in general. The Maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony is in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here, 1273. Okay, so we're just a slave that was experimented on then. That's a good sign. So then, where do we go now? Because I think we've talked with everybody. There is a small child in the hall here, though. At least I'm assuming they're a child. Daddy hasn't come home lately, so I decided to come visit him. But they won't let me go any further. It's not fair. I hope he finishes his work soon so I can see him. Well, I'm sure your daddy is just... I think your mommy. That doesn't look like a dad. One of them might be your daddy. Let's see here. Who else do we need to talk to? Oh, we have to talk with a small child. Hello. What's up, small child? Is this the test subject, ma'am? Wow, he looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? What the fuck is wrong with these people?
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Elfin.
I am some sort of talking pet. They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards.
So they chose a compatible Dahnan.
Might as well head back to my room.
Oh, okay. So they chose a suitable Dahnan to actually get things going. This was my room, right? There's someone in here, which, oh. Hi, Xion. They could have made that less subtle. But, hi, Xion. Finally happening, huh? Yeah, we need to change into our outfits, then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm so sorry you got dragged into all this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this thing over with. Right. Yay, this is where everything goes wrong. For the first time.
I just wanted to go back. To Dahna. To my home.
Elfin.
Leori.
Wait, what? Not Xion? Xion's sister? They needed 2 Dahnans. Yeah. That seems about right. So they needed Dahnans to actually make, like, a Darkness Astral Energy Lord? Is that it? Is that what all this was for? Hey, look at that! We murdered a few hundred people. And here comes somebody. Oh. Hi, Leori.
Elfin.
She's still alive, I guess. But what happened?
Live for me.
Oh, no, she's not surviving this.
No.
Oh.
Naori.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh. Did she take
Wait,
the blame
please.
for all of that? Also, I really did fuck this up with the sunglasses. I really fucked this up with the sunglasses. I'm so sorry, everybody.
What was that?
That was your memories returning, Alphen. You were a Dan and experimented on by the Renin Lords, so that way they could have a Lord of Darkness to collect astral energy for the dark magic. Because they can't do anything about that.
How long ago was that?
Or the light, actually. Because I keep forgetting the Danans can use light, so they needed a light lord properly.
That's right. Shion.
Yeah, he can feel pain now. I don't like that. Why can he feel pain now?
Oh, right. That's what pain felt like.
And it looks like we got washed ashore on top of a deserted island.
So much for it all being a bad
So
dream.
I guess the shades are a good idea? Question mark? But now we're on our own?
Where is everyone?
Yeah, I think we're on our own. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, that should probably disappear. Because we're not by Shion anymore. So we've just got our sword. Admittedly, if you tried using that again, your hand would probably melt off and you would not be able to hold it for long, buddy. So...
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Yeah, I guess take your pipe and let's try to find everybody. How much fighting am I going to have to solo do as Alphen? We did get the Master Core of Wind, though. And everybody is dead. Oh boy. Look around the area. Subtle. At least we're fully healed after all that. But, okay. Good way to actually get the dip in before we actually got into the actual climax of the game. Alright, well, we're awake now.
Shion.
So I'm guessing Shion was Naori's sister. So Alphen and Shion would know each other fairly well.
Damn it.
Can he fight in his pain state? Oh god, he's gonna have to fight in his pain state. Oh god. This isn't a good thing. Icicle. Up. Oh boy. So... okay, so his boost works the same, just it doesn't have the Burning Blade effect on it. I suppose that's not too bad. I also have not actually played as Alphen in a while. So this is going to be a little bit awkward. I guess we just need to be careful. How about no? No, move. And what are you trying to do? Whop. And whop. There we go. But I guess we're kind of SOL for now, since we're functionally just going to have to solo fight as Alphen until we run across other people? Is that really how they're setting this up? I also don't know what he's gotten, because we just haven't even used him in the party for a while. That is quite awkward. I guess we can just double Demon Fang if they get a little bit too defensive. There we go. Bonk. Ow. I'm actually going to have to be careful about all that. Nope. Nope. There's the down. Bop, 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 bop. And just knock you out of that. God, we are weak. We are so weak on our own. Does it let you run? I don't think it actually lets you run. Weird. Also, I am a little bit curious, because you can kind of see it when I let go of the control stick, but something on my keyboard seems to be constantly being pressed right now, and I'm not 100% certain why that is. So apologies on that. I'm not really sure what's going on there. There we go. One down. Although that is really strange that that's happening. There we go. Well, and that is kind of the most awkward when I'm attacking, to be completely honest. So hopefully nothing's super wrong with my keyboard or anything. Boy, yeah, you don't even need to charge up that, do you? What? Just... oh, we don't actually have the... right, we don't have the action gauge for it right now. Yoink. And please stop that, sir. Bonk. Bonk. Just get that out of the way. And stab. Almost done, at least. And it looks like there's solely a time between your auto attacks that it cares about. So as long as you get maybe 2 arts out of the way, you're good. Okay, we'd kind of had to do that for just proving the fact that Alphen feels significantly more pain since he's not a trained fucking soldier.
Alphen?
Oh, hey Rinwell. Hey, Dolahim too.
Rinwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I can feel pain now.
Thank goodness you're alive.
Is everyone else here too? Or is it just you two? I'm alright, but I can feel pain now.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing.
Okay, good. Everyone is still together.
There's a village back the way we came from. Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell. Where are we?
We're probably in the
Down
water.
Theros,
Yeah.
Roland's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
I'm not sure if that's a stroke of luck.
Luck?
If Voron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
I mean, yeah.
Oh. Right. Of course.
I should take the sunglasses off now.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
We are, trust me, Rinwell. We are. We went through our character development.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
That's a good point to note. Oh, actually, it's 11:30 already. Rinwell and Dolahim have joined. Yay! Also, can I just move the mouse, like, over here? That at least helps that. Increase max AG by 1. That's not too bad. Looks like you can grab that at least. Oh. Knockout prevention, endure on Alphen would probably be good. And we'll probably have to... No, you don't save the catching up. That's how you never get rid of... That's... Hold on. I think I'm missing context, but give me one quick second. Really? My mouse is like... It's really resetting the point of my mouse? The fuck are you doing? Is alt-tabbing breaking it? Alt-tabbing is really what breaks that. Interesting. Okay. No, you don't save the catching up. That's how you never get the lore because of sudden unexpected events. Hey. Yeah, that's true. That is part of the reason why I wasn't trying to grind on stream, to be completely honest with you. Admittedly, he'd look pretty good in glasses too, to be honest. Maybe not the monocle, though. Definitely not those. We actually want to see his eye, if at all possible, so I'm just going to do that for now. Sure, we're covering up the one eye, but we're not covering up the important eye. And that's kind of the important part of all this. So I'm going to assume we can just avoid that for now. Really? There's... God damn it. I forgot about the owls for a second. I need to confess something about this fight. Fucking dies. Yeah. Oh.
Speaking of Thistlelim,
That was
populated by Daemons,
weird.
but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh?
Alphen is so tired.
By Daenon defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Xion was mentioning that, wasn't she?
Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions.
Alphen is so
Alphen,
tired.
It looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
Brinwell, you gotta know when
sense
to...
of pain too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
Okay, I feel bad for Alphen now.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
Also, where's the Hoodle?
I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Over here? Hey. Looks like they're blue here. Oh. Well, there you go, Leah. Apparently you can just have 2 eye patches on. Do. Just to see how that looks. Do. Yeah, that looks about as right as it can. Just for story context purposes, I won't. On Alphen.
You're saying we should...
But Dolahim can have the right eye patch with the left bandage. I don't mind covering his face up. Oh, this is a cute little town. Oh, wow, they don't really give you much room to walk forward at all here.
Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
We're not safe.
Did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Oh, that cuts into the bandage. Oh,
When the
that
ship
sucks.
sank, I thought we were done for.
Oh, well.
Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
I'm just never going to allow us to see both his eyes, to be honest. I think it's funnier that you can only have one of his eyes.
I got my memory back.
Yay, the amnesia's gone. Does that mean we're not the main character anymore? And are we going to go into a lore dump to explain to them the thing that we saw? Yep. This should be post-lore dump. And then...
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Oh, cool. A hotspot. Later, hotspot. Go fuck yourself.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
We were on the moon.
I was abducted
The moon
from
is
Danon.
sus.
I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So...
And
So
yeah,
that's what I
thankfully
did.
the Seribot is still working fairly well. I'm assuming the main thing that will break it is if like 50 of them follow at once. But if it's one at a time, then it should be okay.
Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave.
Yeah.
The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay,
I mean,
but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power?
yeah, that's
Just
the
what
big
exactly does
question.
being the Sovereign entail?
So, lore dump
They
on
said
us.
it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came.
Oh, thank you, Nick.
As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
No, because we destroyed the facility. Oh, thank you, Non. We're getting decently close to the end, at least,
So if
so...
what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
Yeah,
But
we
Shion said
recognized
she'd never
her.
seen him before. How do you explain that?
We recognized her because I met her sister.
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori.
I met her sister. I'm assuming Naori is
She
Shion's
was a
sister, at
renegade
least.
they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
They could be sisters.
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in
Yeah.
Shion Imeris?
Either
So
sister
they're
or...
distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
And
The
that mask
mask.
did a
Why?
lot for us.
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After
You basically murdered that entire
what
citadel.
I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
That was supposed to be
Perhaps
not the.
it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned.
No, because we killed a few hundred people.
I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
Yeah, Naori was just crying, and then... Hey, God, that's a messy backstory for him. But...
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
I mean,
You really expect us to
Probably,
believe this? First
Alphen,
the Sovereign, then Lenegis?
but
You couldn't possibly have done all that.
it is what happened,
I
though.
wonder.
Oh,
In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it.
wait.
Restoration took years, and required
Ancient?
the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana,
Wait, what?
more than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
What the hell happened to us? Is that why our hair is white? Are we just functionally, like, aged
right.
immortal?
I'm pretty much an antique of a human being.
Oh boy. This is where the depression kicks
Deep
in.
down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh?
Aye.
Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind.
To be fair,
And
the
when I
amnesia
finally
subplot's fairly common,
Turns out I'm
Alphen.
so old I've got scripture written about me.
Eh,
So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop!
Come on, slap him.
Honestly,
You can feel it now. Slap
I'm not
him.
going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
I also like that the halo is jiggly. Like, it's not one-to-one to her head. It's kind of just floating around past it occasionally. That's a nice touch. Yeah, Alphen, you need to just sit down, breathe, eat some kebabs, and think on this.
What you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, because we just got the lore dump, and the lore dumps tend to be
We can't just...
fairly heavy.
I'm worried about Xion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight.
And admittedly, we should all probably rest up a bit.
This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
Thank you, Mama Kisara. Make sure that everyone is eating correctly and make sure everyone does their morning stretches.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
You've got friends. Come on, Alphen. Trust in your friends. We can take on the bad guys together.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Oh, okay, that's what that notification was for. Cool. So I guess we're on our own for a little bit. That's probably a good thing, just so that Alphen can reflect on everything. Your party disbanded. I think we got that.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Xion's rescue?
Yeah.
What do the others think?
Alphen, you have the right to do that. Like, at this rate, like, yeah, you've got your rusty pipe, but, like, you have the right to go and rescue Xion. That's kind of silly if you think you can't. Oh. Yay, we got a fast travel point. That's always nice. Let's see here. We are pretty close to done. I guess we'll just talk with the party members and then we'll wrap up. Because I can't imagine this taking longer than 15 minutes. Although they are probably going to be in skit format.
Surprises,
yeah.
aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new
don't
piece
worry,
of
we'll get
information
there.
seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started.
Aye.
I am well aware of where
We will
you
get
got your
there,
powers,
Dolahim, don't worry.
But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place?
Because they wanted access to
And
the
then
light
there is the
magic that
maiden,
Dahnans have.
A figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies.
Because they
And
need
yet,
darkness to
I've never
balance
even
out the
heard of
light.
her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then?
The
Listen,
study of
I
etymology
may
is
be a
also a
traitor
fun
among my
one.
people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
Oh yeah, that thing.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
I guess my main question,
3
how did he
centuries is more than
survive
several
for 3
lifetimes.
centuries?
Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
That's a
If I may be
fantastic
frank,
question,
We have
Alphen.
even bigger fish to fry than that.
Because it does kind of seem like, for him to survive that long, he would have had to been in a state of cryogenic freezing, but
sometimes we need a little help in addressing the
that is
truth
so
behind our
odd.
pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Why is she censoring part of her chat?
And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary.
Up.
The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
There we go. Well, he at least gave us good insight into the Renan point of view, which is always good. Kisara, what do you got?
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up.
Yeah, we'll probably have to deal with them.
Feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is
I mean, we're working on it, Mom Kisara. Don't worry.
What happens after that?
Say,
we also need a
get back
fishing
down
location.
Here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She probably stayed there.
She stayed behind.
Yeah.
Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship.
We're gonna have to go to Lenegis at some point. I'm kind of worried when we meet up with her.
It wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse.
Good.
Despite that,
yeah, I love hierarchies like that. Hey, you're born of the high race? Welcome to being a slave. Thank you for being at the bottom of the totem pole.
She still helped me escape back to Dana.
They really cannot catch a break there, can they?
She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express.
That you do.
Left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
Probably by helping her great-great-granddaughter.
You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries
But we'll
ago,
have to see, because that's a weird place to be stuck in with all this.
I might as well give up?
No.
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor.
There we go.
Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us.
Yeah, we were a good guy.
I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them.
Aww.
Left to my own
Mommy
devices,
Kisara.
who knows when
Making
I would
life
have been
good.
able to pick myself up. Besides,
I do like
not like
Kisara as a
killing all those
character.
people
It
was
is
a
kind
choice
of a
that you made
played
of
out
your own
trope,
free
but
will, right?
not inherently a bad
The
thing.
truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power.
Was Lemma streaming
They're the ones
tonight?
you should be blaming.
No, Lemma would stream tomorrow night. It's not Friday.
That's all the proof you
I keep
need to
thinking
know
it's
you're
Friday.
a good person, Alphen. Do you
I really want it to
understand?
be Friday. Why wasn't
If
today
I'm
Friday?
Still allowed to fight and keep on living,
Hey.
then damn it, Alphen, so
Yeah,
are you.
no, that's a fault on my side, to be honest.
But
Myself
if
and
you're
all
still
of
not
my
convinced,
family
then ask yourself this.
have basically
What is
been
it that you've really
thinking
been
it was
fighting for
Friday.
this whole time?
So,
Come on,
not
ask yourself.
take a sick day tomorrow.
What I've been
No,
fighting for.
I'm not. I don't feel bad. Just it feels like tomorrow should be Saturday. So it's fine. I'm not that off or anything. Just, it's an unnecessarily long feeling week.
Worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down.
That and I don't have backup
didn't
set up for
realize you were
anything, so they would
lonely
yell at
too.
me anyways if I just called in sick.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
And I don't want
Yeah,
to
but
write
you've only just
instructions for
found
my
out.
shit.
I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the
Jesus.
truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place.
I mean, like,
Now
my
it's
work isn't
returned.
awful, but
You can
It's
see what I'm
annoying.
like. It's strange. When I
2
think
hours
about
of my
Lennigus,
day
it
so
still
far is just
feels like it
opening
was
up
only a
one
year or
file
two
and
ago
trying to
that I
let
was
that
there.
refresh, so
But then I realized
my day
it
isn't
feels
exactly
like years was
bad.
actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long
And I'm
gone.
kind of curious if they
Certainly
realize I'm
everyone
just
I knew,
not
at
doing
least.
much work.
My family.
Because I feel like I've
My
told them
friends.
a few times now that I'm
Yeah.
looking for stuff to
I
do
know
and they
how
just
that
don't
feels.
give me anything.
I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me.
I'm not
I
sure if
used
I
to
just need to
curse my
tell
bad
someone
luck that I'd
directly
ever
that
been
I'm only
born a mage
doing
in
like
the
2
first place.
things and I need something to work on.
Otherwise, if I hadn't,
Oh yeah, my
maybe
hair
my
really does
mother and
not like
father
the
would still be
hood
alive
at
today.
all. I might have to shorten
Although
it a
if
little
that had been
bit.
the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another
Yeah,
slave.
yeah, I
with
should
no
probably
means to
shorten it a little bit.
I'd never have met up with you guys.
Or at least
that's
get
for
it
sure.
going
Have you
outside
learned
of
to
the
embrace your
hood.
powers yet?
Nuh-uh.
Shortening it might be the
I
best
resent them a
option
little less
though.
than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say
the future is going to be an
that
odd
with everything
place
that's
in
happened
this
in your
world
past,
going forward.
finding out you're the sovereign and all,
Oy.
it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion,
Hmm.
then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah.
All
No
this
one's
time
having
you
a
were
good
suffering
time.
right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like
Oy.
I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must
Sleepy
be lonely,
beeps.
all by
But
herself wherever she
I guess
is.
we're kind of in sleepy
Yeah,
bug
you're
mode
right.
right now, so.
Let's get going.
Oh. Okay, I was about to say, I still have to talk to Law. Also, where the hell is Law? Dude, where are you? Like, everyone's right here by the beach. Why are you all the way on the other side of town? Hey, buddy. What's up? Why are you all the way out here?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Oh, yeah. Also,
on,
Leah, I
man,
kind of
snap
kept your
out of it.
channel up.
This isn't like you.
Hopefully you're able to
Look,
deal with
I
all
get
the
it.
bots that are following
Finally
you. I
remember
know
your
you don't
past,
actively
only
care
to
about
feel like
them,
you've
but
lost yourself again.
a
You're
few
in
of them have
shock,
been
and who
following you
wouldn't be?
as have been going
Or
along.
still, you blame yourself for what happened.
Last one I'm
And
seeing is
yeah,
murder,
I don't
so
agree, but that doesn't mean I
they're
don't
not very
understand
creative.
either. But here's the thing.
This
None
also
of
feels
that's
like a bit
got
of a
anything to do
copycat, to
with
be honest,
Shion.
but
I
could be
guess.
wrong.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
Hmm.
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again.
So we're just a walking
guarantee
nuke.
anyone's
That's a
safety,
sovereign. That's a
including
good sign.
Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing. What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died?
We always
The
need
one
the
who cared
meathead
enough
in the
to reach out
party.
and save me.
All things
That's the
considered,
guy
it's
I was
nice
proud
that
to
he's just
follow.
able to
Not
poke
this
us and be,
faltering
hey,
imposter
I'm
who's
supposed to be
taken
the
his
stupid
place.
person in the party. You need to put your
I'm
head up.
serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Law.
ask you this once and only once.
That's why
Are
they
you
have him
serious about
centered out, just that way you
rescuing
do
Shion or
him
not?
last.
What's it gonna
Because
be, Alphen?
aesthetically, it
What do
feels
you
better
think?
to have him
Of
last.
course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
Yay.
Quit griping and do it already!
Laj, Shia LaBeouf.
Listen. You're probably
Laj,
right about
just
all
the
this.
Shia LaBeouf meme in
Alvin.
general.
It's exactly like you
I
said.
wonder if people have gotten to this
Whatever
point
happened
and
in
they
my
started
past
just
has
memeing
nothing to
him
do with
with all the
Shio.
Shia LaBeouf
But there's
memes.
still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Elfin of old.
Come on.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it.
Yeah,
You've
makes
totally
sense that they
got
kept
this,
this one
Elfin.
for last, to be completely
believe in you.
honest. So, I can't really fault it too much. But what
Back to
happens
the inn,
there?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess that would just mean we need to get a bit of a sleep in. So, that's about as clean as a place as we can leave it off, to be honest with you. Since, like, what are we gonna do? This is just gonna progress the plot past whatever we can do past it, so... Do-do-do. Let's just save that. I'm gonna have to... No, actually, we're playing tomorrow as well, so I don't even have the time to grind some more money out, but... Tomorrow we'll be continuing this, at least, so that'll be fun. There we go. But I think that's a good wrap-up point for now, just so that way we can clean it up a little bit for next time. But, for now, I'd say we made some pretty good progress. 4 lords down, just gotta deal with the water one, then we can travel to the moon. And just kind of murder whoever's on the moon. So that'll be fun. Now, I did kind of focus on the fact that we're going to be raiding Mousy anyways. The fact that the gift subs on her side still has her at basically 36 hours is kind of silly. But I'm assuming that's a good thing, at least. I do feel sorry that her stream is going to be, if no one donates anything, it's now up to 46 hours. But we'll at least get the raid in so that we can visit Mousy and give her a couple more viewers. She did say that she's hard capping at 48, but still, yeah. Like 2 full days of straight streaming. It is Mousy, though. I'm pretty sure she does kind of suffer from a little bit of insomnia, I think is the word. Like, she can't physically sleep all the time, which isn't really great, but we do want to make sure that we're taking care of all of our mice friends. But for now, just in terms of scheduling, we'll be playing a bit more Tales of Arise tomorrow. Saturday will be Time Spinner in the afternoon, and Brain. Soma in the evening, because I'm apparently a masochist and am fine with playing a horror game when I don't play horror games at all. That's going to be fun. And then Sunday will be a bit more Hyperlight Drifter, which I still need to actually figure out what the fuck we're supposed to be doing to find the frog boss. But that's okay. And what are you noping at? Did I say a name wrong again? You said tomorrow, but you meant Saturday? Oh, right, because I keep thinking it's Friday. So yeah, tomorrow, as in Friday, we'll be doing more Tales of Arise. On Saturday, we'll be doing Time Spinner and Soma. Time Spinner in the afternoon, and then Soma in the evening. And then on Sunday, it'll be Hyperlight Drifter. That's how the calendar works. I don't know why I'm so fixated on the fact that it's Friday, but oh well. Yeah, Thursdays are hard. It kind of requires me to think a bit more. But let's see here. Kind of need a raid message for Zoira, don't I? Technically speaking, there is one. 1 second. Brain. Let's just do that. That can be her raid message. I'll have to get some emotes for her down the line, but at the very least, that's what we can work with for now. And raid, Mousy, Fuzz, Fuzz, not Fizz. Thankfully, it's probably safe to assume that Mousy's going to be going for a little bit longer. So, do want to thank everyone for joining into the freezer. Admittedly, when we're in Zoira mode, it's probably safer to say thank you for joining me in the back alley. But all things considered, we do our best to keep things comfy, even if I'm on the more murderous character in the first place. So that's fine. But overall, should be just fine. So, hopefully, if you want to see some more Tales of Arise, I'll see you tomorrow. And for now, hopefully have a good rest of your night and enjoy your Friday. Bye-bye.